Yo, whoa, what is going on? Twitch.tv/IVE. It's your boy Dan, aka Drop. Pretty guys, the best in Pokemon streaming content in probably the entire world. What is up, A-Drop Army? Hope everybody's having an absolutely positively phenomenally awesome day today. And thank you, Kyle, for kicking off the hype day with 15 months starting the train. Oot, oot. What's up, Bubby? How's it going? Thanks to the 11. Real SSM, our #1 gift sub giver of the week last week. What's up, homie? Thank you for tuning back in. I saw Retriever here as well. A bunch of people clap. It died to a rollout from Pig Night, a random rollout. What's up, Nate? Codmer, what's up, guys? Welcome to stream. Hope everyone's having a good one. Yesterday was Father's Day. I am a father, for those who don't know, so I did not stream yesterday. Took the day to spend with family and my daughter and all that good stuff. What's up, Scamper? Thanks to the 11. And today we're going to be focusing primarily on the Radical Red Buglocke. We've got some very difficult battles up ahead of us, but I'm excited for them, optimistic, and we're going to have some fun with that. And we'll see how things go. Yeah, I think I'm familiar with it, Patrick. I just haven't done it myself, so. What's up, Pixel? Yeah, Father's Day was good. What's up, Scampered? I got to spend time with my daughter and my wife, and that's what, you know, was important to me. So I saw my dad as well, which is good. So yeah, we're back today. I'm very excited for this week. Unite beta comes out this week. I have a video on that later in a couple hours, which will give you guys the rundown on that, which I'm super stoked about. And otherwise, we're just gonna have a good time. So let's do it, man. Let me throw some music on and let's just jump into it. Today, I have Battle Styles to open. 100 sub train, we're gonna crack open Battle Styles. I'm still trying to get that Cricket Tune, man. I'm gonna open Battle Styles until I get the Cricket Tune, basically. I really, really want to get this. So yeah, if anyone, you know, wants to throw down today, that'd be awesome. 100 sub train, Battle Styles box, and hopefully we'll get that Cricket Tune, man, because I've been trying so hard. Trying so hard. All right, well, let's boot up Radical Red. Here we are in Radical Red. My screen says get Golisopod, but I don't actually think I can. I was looking into it, and I don't actually think I can get Golisopod. So that's the thing. How far did I go? I did give you weak armor. I did want to see, I got to run some calcs and stuff before we go any further. Basically, we have a couple of pretty tough boss fights in front of us. Primarily, you know, the one you see, which is the rival one. Let me open up my calc as well. Where is my calculator? I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the calc. Are you the only one from TikTok? I'm sure not. Okay, so Crustle 57. I got to look at this versus Darmanitan, because that's really the main thing, is dealing with that Darmanitan. Darmanitan is going to be 55 with Charcoal. And I have to make sure that I can actually, like, live the hit with Crustle. Flare, Blitz. It's actually wild how strong this thing is, dude. I actually maybe don't even live it. Hold on. I've been assuming I was going to live it, but I may not. If I'm Impish and he goes for Adamant, Sheer Force. Yeah. Okay, so I do live it. And then if I get +2 speed, I do outspeed. And then if I go for Rock Slide, does that KO? It will after recoil, yeah. You say Araquanid for Darmanitan? It's actually not a good suggestion because it doesn't actually get the KO. I think I give him Rock Tomb as well and just have both, just in case. Because one is a little bit more accurate. We have both. We have Rock Slide and Rock Tomb and Bulldoze and Stealth Rock. So all that's good. Impish is the right thing, and we have Hardstone as well. All of that is good. So he's good to go. So I got most of this team ready. Aragog is ready with Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Bug Buzz, Sticky Web. That's all good. Spectre is ready. I did want to give it Shadow Claw now that we got it, though. So let me grab that. And it's buff Shadow Claw, which is nice. So let's figure out what that is. You remember watching my videos looking for Bagon. Ooh. So Shadow Claw is a really nice pickup there. We get rid of Phantom Force for that. And actually, you want to give it Protect as well. I have Aerial Ace, but you generally want Protect on it. It gives you an extra turn in case things get a little sketch. So that's all good there. Lasagna's good, we know that. Do you have Volt Switch yet? You do not have Volt Switch, so let's give you Volt Switch. What's up, Mark? How's it going? Give you Volt Switch. You just got a spam call? Dude, I just got one right before the stream as well. Go figure, right? All right, we don't need Bite. And then I do have Andy the Armoldo here. I'm not convinced that Armoldo is actually living a hit anyway, though. I'm gonna have it, but I'm not convinced that it actually lives. If you're Impish, can you live a Flare Blade? I mean, you can't, actually. It's so crazy how strong Darmanitan is, guys. It's actually wild how strong it is. Actually wild. It doesn't even live. I'll bring it just in case, but I don't think it actually lives. We'll make him impish too. He doesn't actually live a hit. It's crazy. So I'll bring Andy. He can't be crit. He's got ancient power. We gotta fix his moves. And we got about 40 seconds left on our sub train. Let's see. What can I give him? I'm definitely gonna give you Rock Slide. I wish you got Aqua Jet, man. I really do. Let me think here. I did just want to make sure that I had ways to deal. It was really just ways to deal with Darmanitan is what I needed. That was like what we were looking at, is just ways to deal with Darmanitan. Remy with 5 gifted subs. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For the 5 gifted subs. I feel like, thank you, Remy. That's very nice of you. So let's recap this because it's been a few days since I did this, right? So if I'm not mistaken, this matchup, it's really like you lead Galvantula. You have Overdrive as a secondary option for Staraptor later in the match. Spectre, Walls, Azumarill, Electivire, and Venusaur 100% of the time. So you never even have to worry about those. And then Lasagna's there for Darmanitan. So that means you just need to deal with Staraptor. So as long as you deal with Staraptor and Darmanitan, you're fine. So we'll bring you. And then, yo, what's up, Codmer? And then the other thing I would need, I guess you potentially bring, I mean, I would want to just bring something fast that could come in and like deal some massive damage. So maybe Yanmega could be really good. Because Yanmega also comes in pretty nicely against Venusaur, generally speaking. It also outspeeds Staraptor and can deal some pretty good damage. And it also is going to do good damage. Yo, Codmer, thank you so much for the love. It should do good damage against the Electabuzz. Alternatively, you bring Scolipede. Maybe Scolipede's a little bit better. Let's do Scolipede. Let's bring Scolipede to the team. I think that'll be fine. Let me just get him to 57. Like to the rest of the squad. I think Scolipede's probably the play, actually. He's not, like, defensively sound here, but everything else is good. So, again, we really don't have switch-ins to... oh, I wonder if Rock Climb is different in this game. I should look. We really don't have switch-ins to Darmanitan. That's just what it comes down to. There's just no switch-ins. It's just facts. I'm actually going to switch out Andy, though, and bring Fortress. Because at least he has Sturdy, right? So he can switch in, and even though he's going to get wrecked, like, he can at least do recoil damage. We're going to make him, he's relaxed with Sturdy, that's fine. And he has Volts. We want to give him Volt Switch. Yo, Clips, thanks for the 5 gifties, man. That's good, dude. Thank you so much. That's very thoughtful of you. Thank you for giving out some subs. Kicking off a new week. Some new love. Yeah, we'll get Volt Switch on there over Protect this time. And I think that is all good. I know it sounds like Intimidate Masquerain is good, but it's really not that good. The one other thing I wanted to do... Custap Berry would actually be really nice if we could get that. But we can't. I need to fix Crimson's moves. What do you have? You're Adamant with Mega Horn, Poison Tail, Protect, Steamroller. Yeah, those are all really bad, so let's figure that out. When you get Rocky Helmet, technically after the Mega Stone, you can get it. Yo, Clips, thank you so much, man. How are you today? All right, so let's see what we can get here. Rock Climb is a normal move in this game. Okay, I had a feeling it would be, but I thought I would look at least. All right, so let me grab Poison Jab, which we just picked up. Nice increase over that. And let's grab Rock Slide, which Crimson can also carry, over Steamroller. And I think that's probably efficient for that. You think you nailed your interview? Yo, congrats, dude. I hope it went well for you. Thanks for the love, homie. Okay, I definitely want to grab my Muscle Band. Do I have a favorite hot sauce? Not really. I don't think so. All right, Citrus. I'm probably going to grab that. You have the Muscle Band, so let's bag that. What do you have? You have a Chesto, you have a Silver Powder, probably not going to use it. You have a Wakan Berry, you have an Oka, and you have a Citrus. I'll probably take that. And then you have Everstone. Okay. So Muscle Band I'm going to give to you, because you have the Oka Berry, which isn't going to save you. Muscle Band is good there. What do you have? You have the Oka Berry as well. That's not going to save you either. Let's see here. The Oka Berry is not going to save any of y'all. Give you the Citrus Berry. Actually, I should give you the Citrus Berry. Hold up. It ain't gonna save y'all. It ain't gonna do it. I know you want it to, but it isn't going to. And I guess I'll just give you the metal. I don't know. I thought I had a second Citrus Berry, but I think I burned it. Like it got used. Or I'm using it on something else. Definitely none of this. Yeah, we don't really have a good held item. I guess I'll give you a metal coat. Okay, so you have wise glasses, wide lens, hardstone, citrus berry, metal coat, and muscle band. So the reality of this is, like, the Darmanitan runs me. Like, that's just the facts. The Darmanitan is gonna run me no matter what I do. Thank you, Hazith, for 13. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Jeremy, as well. 13 months of love. Thank you guys for the love. Appreciate it. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Regardless, guys, like, I totally get run by the, I get absolutely just destroyed by the, whatchamacallit, the Darmanitan. There's just not a whole lot I can do about that. So we just have to do our best and just hope. I'll probably lead overdrive. I think you just get some levels with that. It just kind of is what it is, dude. Like, there's not really any beating around the bush on this one. Like, the Darmanitan is gonna run me, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me just make sure. Oh, you have a citrus berry, levitate, wonder guard, compound eyes, weak armor, sturdy, and speed boost. I guess technically we don't need compound eyes. I guess you technically want unnerve on Aragog, just for the zoom roll, really. I think they changed it, noob. I'm gonna run it. I don't have a better item to run anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so does anyone know the fastest way to get the key card, like what floor it is? I just want to get through the Silphco as fast as possible. It's one of each final bug Pokemon. What floor do you go to get the key card the fastest? Is it the 4th floor, 3rd floor, 5th floor? I'm getting multiple different answers. 5th floor. All right, so we'll assume 5th floor. We'll start there. Did I ever get T-Wave? Oh, was I gonna give him T-Wave? I don't think I was. No, he's fine. All right, so let's see if I can get that key card. There's the Juggler. Oh, I'm battling you, I guess. Kadabra. Should be able to live a hit. Mime, kind of annoying. I think I could take one, so we'll just Volt Switch. There's my berry. And we will go to... I'll go to Lasagna, and we'll just Bulldoze. Okay. I should have a lot of potions. Oh, I don't, do I? I thought I stocked up, but I have to actually go stock up. Let's get out of here, and let's go stock up on a bunch of super potions before I choke this. Nope, I want to take the elevator, please. Let's go 1st floor. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this. Let's heal and then grab those potions just so I have them, just in case I run into fights that I don't mean to. There we are. Alright. Super potions. Let's just grab like 30 of them. That's fine. Okay. It's the 5th floor. All right, we'll try it. I don't think... Oh yeah, I think you just go down this way, don't you? Electabuzz. Fire Punch, of course. Kecleon, little annoying. I think I just Volt Switch though. Oh, I hit him into an Electric type. I feel like he could have Fire Punch. He's Rock Slide. Let's Rock Slide him back. Gardevoir, I don't like that. Let's go Walnut. And Gyro Ball. Nice. Volt Switch out. Every battle is sketchy. Every battle is super... Oh, God. Oh, God. And he burns me. Oof. Oof. You see how sketchy this is, dude? Legitimately every battle, man. Even against, like, the grunts, bro. It's wild. It's so wild, dude. Like, I can't be caught slipping. Even against the grunts, dude. It's like, you just run into a random Arcanine and you're like, wait a minute. That's not good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It gets scary real fast, team. Alright, let's try this again, now that I got through that. This is gonna take forever. Dude, what do you mean? We're already pretty far in. Okay, so I think you hit this panel, and then you shoot back through the panel, and then you go this way. And then I just have to beat this guy with this Caparaja. I think I just T-bolt him. He's gonna Iron Head, T-bolt again, it's fine. And the card key, I think, is right here. Okay, so now, where do I go with the card key? Is it 3rd floor? 3rd floor now? All right, I'm gonna just go back and heal one more time. And then I think we're good. I think we may have one more battle beforehand. Just trying to be safe. 3rd floor, okay. Very nervous. It's so funny too, because on a normal run, like these trainers, they're so easy. You don't even think about them, but Alright, first door. Okay, I think it's this door right here. So I do have to get through this guy. Cacturn, that's fine. Pawniard, or Bisharp, also fine. Hypno, super fine. Okay, good start. Take that. I can work with those. Alright, and then I think it's not the first room. It's actually, I think it is the first room. I think it's right here, isn't it? It's this one. Yeah. Okay, this is the fight. Oh boy. Okay, let me update the layout. Oh boy, here we go. Alrighty, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be a doozy. I hope you guys are ready for a doozy to start the day. You guys have got a few seconds left on that sub train as well. Where, oh where are the sprites that I am looking for? Where, oh where could they be? There's Shetty. And we've got Scolipede. Scolipede could be really good. You know, gotta be mindful of it. Where is Scolipede? I believe in Scolipede. And Vikavolt. Where's Vikavolt? There it is. And we have Shedinja, Crustle. Okay, so we don't have Shuckle. We have Galvantula. Alright, we got Galvantula. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Alright guys, so we've got a very, very difficult battle in front of us here. And it is the rival battle. This is gonna be rough. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat this. The thing is, I have no switch-ins to Darmanitan. Like, it's just such a problem, Darmanitan is. The one thing I have going for me with Darmanitan is that Crustle can come in, take one Flare Blitz, and then activate its weak armor, and then outspeed and go for Rock Tomb or Rock Slide and beat it. But if the Darmanitan, for some reason, U-turns, or for some reason switches out, or whatever it is, it becomes very problematic. Very, very problematic. Otherwise, we just have to do our best. I'm not sure there's an easier way about this. So, if you guys have been enjoying the Buglocke, show some love, like the video on YouTube afterwards, subscribe if you guys are new, and hopefully I don't get absolutely destroyed by my rival. Thank you, Eclipse, for 5 gifted subs. Ah, I'm scared. I'm so scared for this one. Okay, let's do it. The good news, I will say there is some good news. 3 of the 6 Pokemon are completely walled by my Shedinja. So, that's that. That's a thing there. Okay. What kept you, A-Drive? I thought I would turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down, not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if I got any better. Oh, just a doozy. Now, it would be really swell if the Staraptor stays in on turn 1. I have a feeling it's gonna switch out into Electivire, though. I really don't think it's gonna stay in. But it would be really nice if it did. I don't think it will, but it would be really nice if it did. Because then I don't have to deal with Staraptor later. There's like a 99% chance I think this thing is switching out, though. I'm gonna Thunderbolt. It quick attacks! Oh, that's so good! That did half! But that's so good because we clear Staraptor on the first turn. Okay, that's really good for us, actually, because Staraptor, I can't switch into both Staraptor and Darmanitan in this battle. I can't. Now, all I need to do is get rid of Darmanitan and Shedinja beats the rest. That's it. Who comes in next? Darmanitan comes in next. Okay, this is actually good for us because I can go for Volt Switch. I should be faster with no problems. I am faster. I get a really nice Volt Switch off on Darmanitan. He's going to go for the Flare Blitz here. I did half. And then all I need to do is go into Lasagna. And he's going to activate my weak armor. That's all I have to do right now. So, just go for Flare Blitz. Don't you dare do anything else. Okay. Now, Lasagna, I need you to live this. I need you to live this, Lasagna. No crits. Yes! Okay, weak armor's gonna activate. Why didn't weak armor activate? Why did weak armor not activate? I don't know why that happened. My only hope now is that he Flare Blitzes into Walnut and knocks himself out. I don't know if he's going to. He doesn't have to Flare Blitz anymore. I need him to Flare Blitz. I don't think he's going to. I really don't understand. That was He Flare Blitzes. Okay, please do enough to knock him out. I'm gonna get knocked to Sturdy, and hopefully it's enough recoil that it knocks him out after that. That's so dumb, dude. I don't understand what went wrong. I have no idea what went wrong. I don't understand. I don't understand. It doesn't matter if it's a neutral hit. It doesn't matter. You can't full restore. There's no items in battle. I don't understand why the mechanic didn't work. I'm very confused. We had this beat and it didn't work. I have no idea why it didn't work. You can't potion, guys. I have no idea why it didn't work. I'm very confused. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I have to sack something off now. So something dies. I have to decide what is the least useful member of the team. Weak armor only works for physical hits. What do you think Flare Blitz is, bro? It doesn't matter if it's a neutral hit, guys. Weak armor activates if it makes contact. I have to sack something. Look at weak armor. He has weak armor. Weak armor. Hits plus speed, but drops defense. He has the right ability, dude. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. I don't know why the mechanic went... the mechanic must have been programmed wrong. I don't know. So, here's the situation. I have to decide what... I get a glitch, of course. I have to decide what is the least important member of my team right now. Sheer Force has nothing to do with ignoring my ability. It's a bug. It's a glitch. The game glitched out. It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. Reset. What is there to reset? The game glitched out. There's nothing I can do. I can't go Spectre. It's too risky. I need Spectre to beat the rest of the battle, so I need to sack off something here. I think the sack is Galvantula, to be honest. I think Galvantula is the sack here. Thank you, Rush. Thank you, Wacko. Thank you, Maxi, for the 30. It's really frustrating to lose a Pokemon to something like this where I really had no control over the situation. There was nothing I can do. I think it's Galvantula is the sack. That's really frustrating, dude. That's absurdly frustrating, actually. That's so dumb, dude. And the fact that he lived on 1 from Flare Blitz is even more annoying. Yeah, I think the sack is Aragog. That's so frustrating, dude. There's a tiny chance that he doesn't go for... There's a tiny chance that he doesn't go for Flare Blitz, though, and he goes for Earthquake or U-turn. I just don't think I can risk Spectre. I could go Crimson. I could go Crimson in the hopes that he goes for Earthquake or U-turn and then I can live it. Maybe that's what I do. I'm actually gonna do that. I understand that losing Scolipede would be really bad, but I'm actually gonna make the play to Scolipede and predict a U-turn here. Hopefully he U-turns. Nah, we just lost him. Yeah. That's such a dumb way to lose a Pokemon because the game glitched out, dude. Such a dumb way to lose a Pokemon. That's really frustrating. Like, not even my fault. I did everything right, and the game glitches out, and it doesn't give me what it's supposed to. Like, the ability doesn't even work. Like, that's so dumb, dude. That's so dumb. I'm actually really annoyed about that. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. Get wrecked, bro! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Get wrecked! Such a dumb way to lose. Knibber, thank you for 39. Crazy Clown, thanks for 20. That was dumb. That was so dumb, dude. That was so dumb. I'm very annoyed about that. Whatever. It is what it is. I got through the rival battle. What are you gonna do? I mean, listen, it happened. It is what it is. Okay. We got a tougher battle ahead of us anyway, so let's start planning for that. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Ah! I had a really good idea for that too. Like, I really thought that was such a good idea. Wow, dude. Wow. Okay, well, it is what it is. That was dumb. The ability was nerfed during boss battles? I don't understand why you would nerf weak armor. It's not even that good of an ability, dude. It's so weird. So weird, bro. Whatever. What's up, Mosh Pit? Thanks for the sub, love. How's it going? All right, well, it's time to focus on the next thing, I guess. I think our level cap stays the same. Now we have the double battle. And this is actually, like, way harder anyway. I only can pick 3 Pokemon for this. It is the same level cap. And I can only have 3 Pokemon for this. And we have to figure out what those are going to be. I admittedly spent some time thinking about this battle. And it's really ridiculous. They changed it. And it's way harder. I'm wondering why I didn't pick Araquanid. Had I brought Araquanid, we actually would have not lost the Pokemon there. But Araquanid wasn't going to live 2 Flare Blitzes. But it would have lived 1. I should have brought Araquanid. But I thought I had the right strategy. It's my own fault. Whatever. Okay. I expected the mechanic to work the way the mechanic works. So, you know, that's a thing. You know, when you have a mechanic, you expect it to do what it's supposed to do, but apparently that's not the case today. Dumb, dude. That's a good way to get tilted out the gates. That's a good way to get tilted out the gates. Okay, so let's talk about this battle, because this battle is just stupid. Basically, this is what happens. Brendan is your partner here, and he leads with Masquerain, which is immediately stupid because it gives Gothitelle a +2 competitive boost. So it does Intimidate, but the Incineroar, but the Gothitelle gets to +2. We're about to have a Volcarona, by the way. I go to 57. Oh, does he not evolve till 6? He doesn't evolve till 60. That's stupid too. Okay, so I don't have a Volcarona. Just kidding. I was actually thinking about bringing it. So he gives yeah, man, I'm annoyed, man. Like, how is the game mechanic not gonna work? Of course I'm annoyed. You know, I made a really good strategy there, and then it gets messed up because the game is programmed wrong. That's like really frustrating. Okay, so like I said, the interaction here that's very challenging is the Masquerain intimidates the Gothitelle, which gives it a +2 special attack boost. So in my mind, I need to knock out the Gothitelle before it can attack me. So there's a few things I can do. One of which is the Incineroar is going to want to fake out. I am presuming that the Incineroar wants to fake out me, but I have no idea if he's going to fake out the Masquerain or if he's going to fake out me. But one thing I do have going for me in that situation is I can run a Pokemon that has Shield Dust as its ability. And Shield Dust makes it so secondary effects of moves are nullified. So in the context of Fake Out, it actually ignores the secondary effect of Fake Out and allows me to always live that Fake Out. Or not only live it, but to actually ignore the flinching part of the Fake Out, and then I can attack. The problem is, I don't think there's a single bug that can one-shot Gothitelle with a bug-type move in this situation that has Shield Dust. With the exception of Frostmoth. Frostmoth can do it, but I don't think Frostmoth is a good bring because it gets destroyed by Incineroar. So I'm a little puzzled on that. Ribombee does not do enough damage. I've ran the calc a bunch. I'm gonna run it again. I don't think Ribombee does enough to Gothitelle. If you run Bug Buzz or Pollen Puff, Bug Buzz, and let's say I give it the Silver Powder because that's the best item I can have. It does 85 to 103 with modest Ribombee. It does not do enough. So I don't know if there's any way for me to do enough damage to the Gothitelle before it can attack me. I just don't. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it. And I'm like in my head trying to think, how do I do this? The other option is Frostmoth. But leading Frostmoth, probably not going to be that good. Venomoth has the same attack, so that doesn't work. Frostmoth is the strongest thing to use here. Don't you get -1? Yeah, it doesn't matter though. You're using a special attack. What's up, Reaper? What about Stealth Rocks beforehand? Who set up Stealth Rocks beforehand, bro? Again, guys, the rule is you gotta have good advice. Vikavolt doesn't learn Shield Dust. So Frostmoth can do it. You can run Timid Frostmoth. But Incineroar can then just go for a big... What's Incineroar? 54. If he goes for Fire Punch into Frostmoth, can Frostmoth even live that? I don't know. Fire Punch. I mean, if I give him an Okaberry, he can. That's probably my best bet, honestly. Timid Frostmoth with Bug Buzz, but then does that even do enough to Gothitelle? But then you just straight up die. You put yourself in a really awkward spot. You gotta switch around. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Yeah, you have to have Silver Powder to get the KO as well, so that's not an option either. So both of those are bad. So I don't know if there's any way for me to KO the Gothitelle turn 1 without being Fake Out. I don't know if there's any way to do that. The rule is you gotta have good advice. Trying to think of anything more condescending than that sentence. It's not condescending, dude. I've said, like, I don't want people backseat gaming, and if you're gonna give advice, like, have it be decent advice, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, man. If you're gonna get offended about that, that's a you problem, bro. That's how I feel about that. All right, listen, you either like it or you don't. Okay. Anyway, there's no Bug Plate. Does the same thing as Silver Powder. Thank you, Jimmy Turtle, for 27 months. A Selgor gets Fake Out. Doesn't do anything. The other option is Vespiquen has Queenly Majesty, which would stop the Fake Out entirely and allow the Masquerain and the Vespiquen to attack, but Vespiquen is slower than Gothitelle, so he's really not going to be able to do that much, but that might be the best bet. I may have to do that. I may have to do Queenly Majesty, Vespiquen. Get Volcarona. Again, level cap 57. Larvesta evolves in a few more levels. Can't do that. Anyway, I don't know if there's anything I could do. I mean, I can stop the Fake Out entirely. Encore the Fake Out after it hits me. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Okay. I just need to brainstorm this myself. What's up, Chittick? So, the thing is, Vespiquen is really slow, so I still am going to take a hit from the Gothitelle. Still going to take a hit from the Gothitelle. And then the Incineroar probably doesn't Fake Out. Instead, he goes for an attack, which might be worse. Because I'm pretty sure the game is going to read Queenly Majesty, and it's not going to go for Fake Out. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what the option is around that. Like Bug Buzz. Still not doing that much. And then you gotta deal with a Mawile and a Primarina after that. I don't even know how you get through this battle. I just don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer, dude. This battle is ridiculous. Well, we don't bring Shedinja, I'll tell you that. So that's a no. Can't risk it. You don't bring Fortress to this either. You could protect turn 1. I mean, I could, and that's definitely an option, right? And that's something I've considered for sure, is just protect turn 1. I don't know. I do not know what you do. I do not know. I just am really puzzled on this one. This is tough. I mean, this is a very, very, very weird situation, dude. It's just very tricky because the Masquerain is gonna intimidate him, and then I gotta figure out how do I get through the rest of the team too afterwards, which is even crazier, dude. Like I don't even know what you're supposed to do. I mean, like Okaberry Heracross is really good. I don't know if it's worth risking in this battle, but it is a good option. He always parting shots after Fake Out, yeah, because he wants to intimidate again, which is fine. Araquanid might be a play. You just run Protect Araquanid and then you just bop something. But I don't know if Araquanid is gonna be faster, and he's just gonna switch it out. Drapion's not a bug type. Thank you, Chittick, for 18. I was gonna bring Volcarona to this too, but I can't now. Does any bug learn quick guard? Yeah, I just don't, it doesn't really put me in a good spot though. I'm better off just protecting and hoping that the Gothitelle attacks into my protect and then that's fine. I'm probably protecting turn 1 at this point, I think is our strategy. I don't really think there's anything else I can do there. I'm probably protecting turn 1. It's just a matter of like what is the strongest thing that I can use in that context otherwise that can damage Gothitelle and not get wrecked by Incineroar and then proceed to actually do something after that. Masquerain is actually really solid. The problem is I'm giving the Gothitelle +2 and I don't think that, or +4, and I don't think that that's worth it. I think that that's too risky. That's too risky. Way too risky, dude. I think I probably do bring Araquanid in this, just because of Houndoom and Mawile. You give it a Oka Berry. So I think that that's probably one of the Pokemon. I don't think you bring him. I do think that that's probably one of them. Use Toxic Spray. Oh, man. And actually, Vikavolt probably is worthwhile here, too. Like, that's definitely a Mon that I think could be worth considering. It's a little slower, though. I don't think he's good enough, because he's going to be outsped by Gothitelle. Thank you, Matt, for 55. Appreciate it, dude. I do think Araquanid comes, though, with a Wakanberry. And then you need a special attacking bug type to lead. So I'm thinking... I think Yanmega actually could be okay with Protect. Not even Speed Boost, just Protect. You run Tinted Lens. Yanmega might be the answer. How much does Yanmega do with a Bug Buzz to a modest Yanmega with Bug Buzz? 85 to 103, so still not enough. You'd have to give him an item. But you can run U-turn on it and get him off the field too. So it wouldn't be the end of the world. It still doesn't do enough though. Man. Yanmega might be the answer though. Just because it can hit so hard. And it comes in later in the match and it is able to at least do some damage to some stuff like Ancient Power. Actually, Bug Buzz does more to Houndoom, so that's a thing. I don't know the answer to this. I just do not know the answer to this. This is something. I mean, I do have a Pokemon next to me that's attacking as well, so it's not like there's nothing going on there. Can you? Yeah, I don't think you get Shell Smash yet. Oh, I could Shell Smash, but I'm gonna get hit. They protect, and then you Shell Smash. He's gonna Parting Shot out. I don't think that that's good enough. This is a rough one, man. This is a rough one, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there's definitely stuff dying, bro. There's no doubt about that in my mind. Some stuff is dying. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. I wonder if Araquanid, or Ariados rather, would be good in this. I do wonder. Because Ariados could Mega Horn. He'll be -1, but I feel like Mega Horn is going to do a lot. And you should be faster because he has a speed buff. If you're -1, how much does Mega Horn do? And then you have the no guard option. It doesn't do enough still. Because the Intimidate. It's not going to do enough. It's got to be a special attacker. Maybe it's Venomoth. Venomoth gets Shield Dust. Won't get Fake Out turn 1. You just Sleep Powder the Gothitelle instead. So that way you get an extra turn. You burn the Fake Out, and then the following turn. But then he's gonna miss the Sleep Powder, dude. There's no way I'm actually gonna hit it. He's not gonna hit it, dude. He's not gonna hit it. Scope Lens? Yeah, for the what? 10% chance at a crit? I don't know about that. We got 50 seconds left on our sub train. He's just shy of the damage too. It just doesn't do enough. Bug Buzz just doesn't do enough. And with Silver Powder, it's like really close. 85 to 103. It's just shy. Whoa, Inferno, dude! What? Inferno, our rival, we just battled you. Oh, wide lens? Yeah, but that takes it from 75 to 83. That's not reliable at all. I'm gonna miss anyway. I can't risk Heracross in this fight. Shuckle doesn't do anything in this fight either, which is frustrating. Like, that's not even an idea either. Thank you so much, Inferno, dude. Massive 16,000 bit cheer. My goodness, dude. That is incredible, homie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vespiquen might be the answer, dude. But again, it just, I actually want the Incineroar to fake out turn 1. I think. Because, I don't know. I don't know. I may have to actually, Frostmoth is not worth, dude. You're near Mothim tier? Ayo, good stuff, man. That's hype, thank you. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the answer. I do not know the answer, man. I feel like Yanmega's solid. I feel like Yanmega's solid. You just protect turn 1, and then you get a speed boost, and then you just, or maybe you don't get the speed boost. Maybe you use Tinted Lens. I don't know. And then Yanmega just plows through Gothitelle on the second turn. That's the thing though, the Masquerade may try to attack it too. That's another thing. Oh, Yanmega really doesn't have, oh no, hold on. Yanmega with Silver Powder would actually get the KO, I think. 57. I may have to just go this. I may just have to pick something and just go with it, I think. I may not have a choice. Silver Powder Yanmega is 103 to 123 to Gothitelle, so it gets the one shot. I think that's my answer. Protect Yanmega, dude. I think that's what you do. I think that's what you do. Just protect Yanmega. Or detect, rather. It's cooler. Style points, bro. U-turn's cool. At least you get off the field, right? Quick attack might not be bad. He also gets Giga Drain, too. 56. There's Bug Buzz. Probably get rid of U-turn, actually. 5, 6, and 7. So, if you lead this dude, you make him modest. You make him modest. And then, I don't know about you. What are you? You're bold. Does Araquanid outspeed Mawile? If it's Mega Mawile, can you make it outspeed? Can I run a speed boosted one? What's the Mawile? 55? If I'm Araquanid and I'm 57, can I outspeed? I can I? Timid? I speed tie! Ooh, that's probably not worth. We're gonna run Wakanberry on Scuba Bug. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, another part of it does come down to, like, does my rival actually do anything in this battle? Or does, you know, Brendan do anything in this battle? Because if he does, then that helps too, right? Like, that could actually put me in a situation where we could potentially do some stuff, but where's my Silver Powder at? And, you know, he does attack. It's just whether it's going to do anything productive for me that's the question. Which one has Silver Powder? You did Invincible. That's hype, dude. Congratulations. All right, so that's an idea, right? Because then I get rid of Gothitelle. And in my mind, if I can get rid of Gothitelle, that's a good starting point. So turn 1, you protect, and then I probably want Speed Boost. I think Speed Boost is better than Tinted Lens in this. So turn 1, you protect or detect, and then the following turn, you Bug Buzz the Gothitelle and knock it out, and you presume that the Incineroar, I don't know what he's gonna do. He may just Fire Punch me. I don't know. I may just die. Araquanid's really good for the kind of mid-late game. I definitely should give you some better attacks, though. Do you have Protect, too? You have Protect, Water Sport, Liquidation. I'll see what other moves you can learn. Yeah. This is ridiculous. This battle is ridiculous. This is hard. I'm very stumped on this one. Oh, okay. We get Wide Guard. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. You thought it wasn't, but it's coming together. It's coming together a little bit. Mirror coat, a little bit. A little something there. All right. Okay. I gotta give you a better nature. I'm gonna give you adamant, probably. Give you adamant. Nope, wrong Pokemon. Okay, we're seeing it. No, Leech Life is terrible, dude. Araquanid basically is only good if it clicks water moves, so. Okay, that's a start. Thank you, Inferno, for another 1,000 bits, dude. Primal with 13 months of love, and Luca, thank you for the 8 months of love. Or 10 months, rather. Okay, so that's all fine and dandy. Then, the last Pokemon needs to be something that can not get wrecked by Primarina / Aegislash / Houndoom, which is like everything, right? Every single thing on my team gets wrecked by those things. But I'm thinking maybe Vikavolt, just because Vikavolt is like really offensive. So I think I do bring Vikavolt, and that's the team. That's probably what it is, dude, wherever Vikavolt is. That's probably what it is. Because at least he hits hard, right? Like, Citrus is probably actually fine here. Or Oka. I'll give you Oka. I think Oka's good. Because then he's at least hitting really hard. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good strategy. I'm saying it's a strategy. That's my feelings right now. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I just YOLO this battle, is what it comes down to. And hope my rival does better. What about your ground types? Oh, my Wormadam? Yeah, that'll work. What's up, Red Steph? Okay, I think this is what we're doing. I'm just feeling like a YOLO right now. I think I can spend all day on this, and I don't think I'm gonna come up with a better idea. I think that this is it's just a really tough battle. So that's what I think. I think it's just a very tough battle. I need Brendan to do his thing. So this might be the end. This very well could be the end here. So just as an FYI. Let's see. We've got Scuba Bug. Let's get Araquanid on there. Yeah, this definitely could be the end right here. And it's not even like I'm just like, I don't care. I definitely care. This battle, like I said, I've spent a lot of time looking at it, and I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. So, and then I'm bringing Yanmega. I'm just really annoyed about that Scolipede situation. That was really annoying. The good news is, we do have Brendan, right? So if he does what he's supposed to do, it may be okay. Like, we just need him to do stuff. If he does stuff, then that's a good thing. All right. Well, wish me luck, guys. I mean, this is gonna be something else here. Okay, I think I have what I need. You have Speed Boost, Modest, Silver Powder, Detect, Air Slash, Bug Buzz, Ancient Power, Wide Guard, Liquidation, Mirror Coat, Protect, Thunderbolt, Bug Buzz. All right, I'm getting rid of Air Slash for Protect, just because it may save me from losing a Mon at the end. Okay, I don't need Air Slash. Okay. I should have sacked Vikavolt. Thank you for your backseat gaming and your hindsight, bro. I told you why I switched. I switched because I wanted to. Well, I was hoping that the dude would go for a different move. I was hopeful that maybe he would. Oh no, it's third floor, right? I was hoping that maybe he would U-turn. I thought maybe he U-turns, which obviously was not the case. Okay. So, as I've indicated, this is basically like one of the hardest battles we're gonna face right now. It's the double battle. I'm not really sure if we can get through this, but we're gonna do our best. I have an idea, I have a strategy. Whether it works or not, I guess we're about to find out. So, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a doozy. I don't really think that it's gonna matter, but we'll give it a shot. There's an upcoming tag battle. I've healed your team. Stay fun and have fun. Oh, thank you. Okay, well, let's do it. Looks like we found our intruder! Does it now? Oh, man. This is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna be a doozy. Like I said, this battle a lot of times does come down to Brendan, right? It comes down to Brendan in terms of him hitting his attacks, attacking the right targets, things like that. I mean, a lot of it does come down to Brendan, so you just gotta hope that Brendan does what he does. Hopefully, turn one, the fake out and the Got the Tell comes after me. That would actually be really ideal if they both attack the Yanmega here. I don't think they will. But again, they changed this battle and actually made it much harder because you basically are intimidating the Gothitelle to +2 here, which is so dumb. It's so dumb that they do that. Ugh. And then he gets a competitive boost. He goes +2 special attack. So that makes this very, very challenging, which is why I'm like, you know what? I have to strategize around being able to deal with the Gothitelle. And then we get intimidated as well. So we just click detect here. Hopefully they double Yanmega. I don't think they will, but hopefully they do. That's a good start. That means the Masquerain gets the Bug Buzz. A crit would just be wonderful here, but this isn't gonna do enough. Yeah, they make it so you don't do enough. And then Gothitelle Psychics the Masquerain and knocks it out, right? So that was, yeah, he's gonna get knocked out. Oh, he lived, okay. That actually is kind of big. That's actually kind of big because now I can clear the Gothitelle. I can clear the Gothitelle with Ancient Power and hopefully get a boost. I have to go after Gothitelle here. So I'm gonna trust that. I'm not gonna trust. I'm gonna calc and make sure that. I mean, you would think that I get enough damage off here. You would think, but we should not make dumb assumptions that Yanmega is gonna get this KO. I mean, he's at a very low amount of health. You would assume that we're gonna get this. We do 19 to 23. That looks like 19 to 23 to me. I'm going for Ancient Power. Because if I snag a boost here, it could actually change everything. If Masquerain goes for Scald into... Okay, that's big. That's big. That's why we Ancient Power. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your gosh diggity darn horses. Okay. He Bug Buzzed. He didn't go for Scald. Scald would have been really nice. Go after the Masquerain. Don't come after me. Parting shot into Masquerain, not into me. Into Masquerain. Into Masquerain. I keep my boost. This is good. This is all very good right now, but I still get wrecked by Mawile. So that's the thing. And I don't have Tinted Lens. So I think Yanmega is just going to die here. But you know what? Sometimes it be like that, though. Sometimes it be like that, though. I'm sitting at +1 Yanmega. Here comes Aegislash. Okay, so I have to go after the Yan. This is where I wish I was Tinted Lens. I kind of want to detect, actually. I'm going to detect. I think I detect this turn. Yeah, I'm gonna detect. Hopefully the Masquerain goes after the Mawile, gets a Scald Burn. That would actually be very, very clutch. That would actually be very, very clutch. Because the Aegislash is gonna attack here, and then he's gonna always go back into his shield form on the second turn. So, let's see. Why are you Giga Draining? Of all the moves, you click Giga Drain? Straight throwing, dude. Straight throwing. Please double me. Nope. He straight up just threw. All right, well, the good news is we get one turn where X-Cloud comes in. All right, X-Cloud, I need you to attack the Mawile right now. I need this X-Cloud to flamethrower Mawile, and you already know he's gonna go after the Aegislash, but it is what it is. We're gonna Air Slash the Mawile, aim for a flinch, and hope the flamethrower comes into the Mawile right now. He didn't King Shield? Flamethrower into I need this KO. This has to be a KO. It's not gonna be though. Burn? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I have +1 defense. Oh, I'm dead. He doubles into me. Yo, okay, okay. Okay, I see you with that. I see you with that. All right. Last time he did not. He's got Shadow Sneak. I know he's got Shadow Sneak. I'm gonna detect and hope that this X-Cloud does something here. X-Cloud, do something. He surfs. Okay, I could work with that. He would have knocked me out though. He was gonna KO me. You were gonna knock me out. Very rude. I'm gonna lose the run, I think. This is very sketchy, bro. This is very, very sketchy right now. Here comes Houndoom. All right, I have to sack Yanmega right now. I have to sack Yanmega right now because there's no switch-ins. And if I make a wrong switch, it actually costs me more. So I think the play here is I actually go for the Bug Buzz, and I hit the Houndoom right now, and just take the L on Yanmega. I think is the play. I could also get Sucker Punch right now by either Pokemon, but I think I run the risk and just straight up Bug Buzz the Houndoom. I think it's the play. I think that's the play. Yeah, I'm going for it. Because I'm going to get knocked out either way. If I don't get Sucker Punch, I'm going to get Surfed or some nonsense. He's probably going to Sucker Punch me, though. Let's see. A crit Bug Buzz would be pretty massive here. I don't think this does enough, but it should do a lot. And the Heat Wave's going to pick up a double KO, bro. Okay. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna go Vikavolt. No, I go Scuba Bug. This is the problem, though. I need Sceptile to knock out the Houndoom right now. I'm gonna Liquidation the Mawile, and I need the Sceptile to knock out the Houndoom, but he's gonna Focus Blast, he's gonna miss, and I'm gonna lose the run, I think. Oh, hold up. He Mega Drains. That might be good. I gotta get rid of Yanmega on the layout, though. Hold up. Yanmega goes down. That's 5. Okay. This is actually good. But if he Play Roughs the Sceptile right now and KOs it, we're in such a bad spot, though. Because if Sceptile gets knocked out here, then it's... Oh, dude. It's a 2v1, I think. He's not living. No. Is it 2v1? Or is it 1v1? I don't know, actually. It's 2v1, dude. Oh, it's 1v1. Okay. Dazzling Gleam. Mirror Coat. Okay. Ooh, this is tough. Do I trust that Vikavolt? I have Okaberry, right? Do I trust that Vikavolt beats Incineroar? I think the play is I Mirror Coat here. Protect on the Incineroar. Oh, dude, this is so tricky. He just went for Hyper Void, or he went for Dazzling Gleam. I don't know if Vikavolt... He's always gonna Dazzling Gleam here. I don't know if Vikavolt can take a Dazzling Gleam plus a Hyper Voice. I gotta calc it. Oh, the Incineroar was damaged, wasn't it? Or no? I don't remember. I don't remember if it took damage or not. Dazzling Gleam does 42 to 50. I can't switch. I can't switch to Vikavolt. It's too risky. I think my best bet here is that I get the KO on Primarina right now. Switch out. Protect on the Fake Out. Or switch out on the Fake Out, actually. Oh, dude. And then hope Vikavolt can do enough. Glad I brought Mirror Coat last second. Alright. I actually think... Yeah, he's weakened. I actually think I don't protect here. I think I actually switch out. I think I actually go into Vikavolt right now. I get a free switch into Vikavolt on a Fake Out. I think it's the play. I hope it's not the wrong play. I think this is the right play. Please Fake Out. The run is on this attack right here. I need this to KO. This is the run right here. Does it KO or not? Oh! Bro, I got the worst luck, dude. I could have had it if I That's the run, dude. Ah! Bro, we got such bad luck, man. We legitimately had such bad luck, dude. Like, oh, that's so frustrating. 2 times. Like, why does he not fake out there? I guess he sees the outspeed and he just goes to the KO. Like, I did have a win there. If I sack off Araquanid, I had the win there because I would have been able to if I sack off Araquanid, I had the win because I would have won with Vikavolt there. But I thought he was gonna fake out, so I thought I can get the switch into Vikavolt. And then, dude, he legit lived on 1, bro. What? Oh, dude, the worst. The worst, bro. That hurts. That hurts, dude. What's up, Heavy? Thanks for 13, man. Appreciate it, dude. That hurts, bro. That stinks. I really felt like I could have made it a lot farther than that, too. I really do. I really thought I could have made it farther than that. That's so frustrating, bro. Why T-Bolt over Bug Buzz? T-Bolt does 90 base power. Bug Buzz does 80 base power, right? Or maybe they're the same. It doesn't matter. They're the same damage. Or maybe Bug Buzz is 90. Yeah, they're both 90, but T-Ball has a chance to paralyze. So, Thunderbolt was 100% the play. Nah, T-Ball is 90 in this game. Thunderbolt was 100% the play because the chance... Bug Buzz wouldn't have killed. No, Bug Buzz wouldn't have killed. Bug Buzz, they do the same damage. I needed to sack off Araquanid there. The only way I win there is I sack off Araquanid and then Vikavolt wins, but I genuinely thought... it was gonna be, like, fake out, dude. Bug Buzz is super effective. Bro, you need to relearn your type chart, homie. Since when was Bug Buzz super effective against a fire dark type? Thunderbolt was 100% the right play. The chance of getting a paralysis was the right play. If only I brought Galvantula, that wasn't gonna do anything, bro. And people wonder why I get frustrated with comments. Why does A-Drive get so salty with the comments? Well, it's because the comments, man. People don't know their type chart. You know, they're telling me what to do, and it's like, I appreciate you trying to help, but like, it's not helpful, you know, when it doesn't make sense in the context of the situation, bro. How is Galvantula's Sticky Web in a double battle gonna help, bro? Oh my goodness. Oh man. Nah, honestly, that honestly came down to Brendan. Like, Brendan really kind of messed up too. Like, he legitimately Giga Drained. Like, he's straight through. Why are you Giga Draining an Aegislash? There was no reason to Giga Drain Aegislash on that turn. And that cost us a lot of damage there. Because then later on, we missed out on a KO on Aegislash, didn't we? We did miss out on a KO on Aegislash, I think. Because he legitimately Giga Drained into a Steel type. There was no reason to Giga Drain there. I have no idea why the AI did that. It made no sense. And then, like, all I needed was him to scald, bro. Like, so stupid. And then Xploud going for Surf, too. Like, just flamethrower the Mawile, man. Like, if that Mawile's gone, then we actually win. But he surfed, which would have killed my Yanmega if I didn't detect that turn. So dumb. Like, that was just so dumb, dude. All I could do is laugh. That was just so dumb. That was so dumb, bro. It was very frustrating. Man, that's really frustrating, dude. I genuinely thought I could have made it so much farther than that, too. I don't think I was gonna win the run, but I honestly thought I could have gotten way farther than that. I would have made it so much farther. I feel like I could have. I wanted to try Blaine. I honestly felt like I could have gotten a Blaine too, but that would have been really interesting. I had some cool ideas for Blaine, but what's up, Legnack? That's frustrating. That's frustrating, bro. What are you gonna do? Am I gonna restart? No, I'm not doing it again. I'm done with Radical Red, bro. I played Radical Red basically for the last couple months. I'm taking a break from this game. I think you guys are tired of Radical Red, and I've played enough Radical Red. You'll win eventually. I mean, I did win though. I did beat Radical Red already. That's the thing. Like, I've already beaten this game as a Nuzlocke, so you know, I just did this for my own entertainment, my own fun, really. I just did it because of myself. Like, I just wanted to try it, see if I could beat it in a bug run. It's just frustrating because I really felt like I could have gotten so much farther than that, dude. I honestly think I could have gotten so much farther than that. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Very, very annoying. To lose on that is just frustrating, bro. It's okay, man. It's all good that I lost. Like, it is what it is, man. I'm annoyed more at the way that I lost than losing. Like, I'm not... It is what it is. I just really felt like that was such a winnable battle. So to lose to that was just a dumb way to lose. But it's all good, bro. No stress. Appreciate everyone watching Radical Red. I hope you guys enjoyed that run. But like I said, I'm done with Radical Red for now. There's really no reason to keep going. I've played enough Radical Red over the last few months. So I'm done with that game. And that's not like any hate towards the game. I actually really like Radical Red. That's why I played it so much. But I've already beaten it, so I beat the Nuzlocke the first time, or the second attempt. So to me, like, I'm pretty happy with that. So that's cool with me. Alright, so we're gonna shiny hunt. I'm not gonna start a new run right now. I don't really. I'm over it. I'm over it, dude. Thank you, Inferno, for the cheer, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna continue our shiny grind here. Hunting fossils and pine cones. Let's do it. There's my pine cone, and let's hit up some fossils. Let's do some pine cones. Nah, I don't want to do Bushido, man. Like, Bushido's not that fun. Like, yeah, Radical Red to me is really fun. Like, Radical Red is fun, which is why I wanted to do a Buglocke. Like, the only reason I did Radical Red again, guys, is because I wanted to do it as a bug run, because I thought it would be fun for me. Like, I didn't care really if anyone wanted to see it. I wanted to do it, because I thought it'd be a fun challenge for myself. Because bug type's my favorite type. You get the megas. I thought it was gonna be fun to try to use some of the different megas and things like that. So the fact that, you know, the fact that obviously, like, it didn't go well, it's all good, man. You know what I mean? Like, I already beat Radical Red as a Nuzlocke, you know, with non-bugs. Doing with bugs was gonna be, you know, a challenge in itself, but I wanted to see how far we can get. So I really thought I was gonna win that battle, though. I thought that was winnable. Thank you, Inferno, again for the cheer. Thank you, Kittens, for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. What's up? What's up? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So I've never played that. I don't know really anything about that, Inferno. So I really don't know much about that. So it's all good, man. We're just gonna do some shiny hunting, some chill shiny hunting, and we'll go from there. I've done a Buglocke in X and Y before. I've Buglocked pretty much every main game. So Yeah. See you later, SSM. Have a nice day, man. Well, at least there's no backseat gaming when I shiny hunt. Shoutouts to that, dude. Oh, man. It's rough. I don't do well with backseat gaming, if you guys haven't figured that out. I don't do well with it. I struggle. I struggle. Claire's Mega Duraludon. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Hey, thank you, Natas. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for picking those shirts up and stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, maybe we'll get really lucky and get a Pinecone today. That'd be cool. Have I tried giving this shiny? No, no. What's up, Edgar? Thanks for 3 months, man. How are you today? What's good, Edgar? Thank you for the love, homie. Appreciate that, dude. It's very tough for me to... I mean, I read so much of the chat. It's just really hard when chat is giving advice that is not sound in the situation. It's okay. It's just, I struggle. Thank you, Inferno, for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's very distracting. It's very hard. Like I said, I can admit that it's a downside of mine and it's a flaw of mine. It's just really hard because when I'm trying to think of something, there's just a lot of, when the ideas are like very counterintuitive to what we're trying to do, it's just very distracting, very hard. But I have to just get better at just ignoring it, to be honest. Am I gonna allow 3 shirts? I don't know how easy that is to program for the website, Patrick. We've been doing the packs that we've been doing, so I don't know if we're gonna change what we're doing. We kind of been doing those bundles the way we're doing them, so. No, you're fine, Inferno. Thank you for the gift subs, man. Inferno with the big 10 gift. He's holding it down today. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for the love. Don't apologize. You're fine. You know, it's all good, man. It was good, Stuart. What's up, honey? Welcome to the stream. How are you? So, can we get more GS Chronicles? Chronicles is a YouTube series, man. So, you'll see that on YouTube. When is the next break? I haven't officially announced it yet, but it's at the end of next month. What's up, Creep? I'm taking a break from breaks, but we're going to be bringing back the breaks soon. So, what's up, Creep? Thank you for tuning in, man. How are you today? Anyone know how long it takes for cards to deliver? It depends on where you live, but I know that they're shipping out pretty much all the pre-orders of the Chilling Reign. If it hasn't already shipped out, it's going to ship today. We're actually going to be hiring another employee to fulfill orders, I think, pretty soon, so we can get more of those out. I don't think we're going to do that, Patrick. I think we're going to keep it the way we've been doing it. I don't even know how we would do that, you know. I'm not really sure. I'd have to look into it from like a programming perspective. You love the Sylveon shirt? Hey, thank you. I'm glad you liked it. So. What's up, JJT? How's it going? Yeah, I feel like our prices just for the regular shirts are good too. The bundle deal is really good too. So I feel like in general, the prices are super good. So we're probably not going to touch them too much. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna like mix and match the bundles. I don't think we're gonna do that, to be honest. Hey, nice, Inferno. Hey, Shadow, thanks for the 200 bits. What is the point of Stab for certain Pokemons? Stab is same type attack bonus. It's a 50% buff to an attack based on if that attack is the same type of the Pokemon. So like a very basic example is Charizard is fire and flying type. So anytime it uses a fire or flying type move, it does 50% more damage than if it were to use a move that is not fire or flying type. So a good example of this is like if you have a Charizard using Ancient Power, it's a 60 base power move. But if Charizard uses Flamethrower, it's a 90 base power move, but because it gets Stab or same type attack bonus, it gets a 50% buff to that Flamethrower attack, which means it goes to 135 base power because 90 divided by 2 is 45, and 45 plus 90 is 135. So it's a 135 base power move instead of a 90 base power move, simply because they're the same type. So oftentimes for Pokemon, it makes more sense to use attacks with the same type of that Pokemon because they do more damage. So in the context of me clicking Bug Buzz versus Ancient Power in that battle against the Houndoom, I think it was, they actually do the same amount of damage. Ancient Power is 60 times, actually, yeah, they do the same. Actually, no, Bug Buzz does more, right? Ancient Power would do 60 times 2, which would be 120. Bug Buzz does 90 plus stab, so it's 135. So actually, Bug Buzz does more than Ancient Power in that battle. So I know someone in the chat said I should have Ancient Powered the Houndoom, but just because Ancient Power was super effective against Houndoom doesn't mean it does the most damage. And also, I had Silver Powder, so that was boosting the power of my Bug Buzz as well. So Bug Buzz was 100% the right play there. It did the most. What's up, Agent? How's it going? So that is what stab is. What's up, Saber? There's your rundown. Alright. Yeah, I didn't want to sack off Araquanid either. I really wanted to try to get through that with Araquanid because I felt like I needed Araquanid for the run. I had some good stuff there too. Miracle was a really good play. Just need a little bit more health. I don't even know. I don't even know. Yeah, I mean, I did everything I could do, I think. It's just that battle's really tough when your rival goes down there. You know, you really need the Sceptile around. And then we just got really unlucky. The Mawile just straight up play rough the Sceptile. What's up, Scissor? Thanks for the prom sub, man. How are you? Thank you for the love. Yeah, Casey, we lost. Yeah, when you have Pixelate, it does give you stab plus Pixelate boost. Because Pixelate converts it, so you get the stab and the boost, yeah. Just like Water Bubble. Water Bubble multiplies a lot. It's crazy how strong Water Bubble is. One of the best abilities in the game. I hope actually, it's kind of crazy they nerfed those. It used to be a 30% buff, and then they dropped it to a 20% buff with the 8s, like Pixelate, Aerial 8, things like that. Do you think you'll be doing any more cage locks? Yeah, I've actually been debating on doing a cage lock, but yeah, I don't honestly know who to do it with. And I don't know if I want to commit to that right now. I kind of want to see what Unite is like before I really commit to anything. You watch my YouTube? Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. What's a cage lock? A cage lock is a co-op series where 2 people do a Nuzlocke together, and then after each gym, you battle in a cage match where you send in Pokemon to battle, and you basically battle each other after each gym. And then we've changed the rules over the years, but the gist of it is that you know, the winning team gets some sort of a benefit, like free revive or held items or whatever, and the loser has one of their Pokemon eliminated from their team, chosen by the winner. So it's kind of a co-op series, but you kind of battle it out against each other. So I created the cage lock many years ago, and I've done quite a few of them. And now a lot of people do cage locks, obviously, which is really cool. So what's up, Randy? Thanks for the 15 months of love. Can I explain what Safari Week is? Safari Week is a week every year where people full odds hunt in the Safari Zone in various games. I think Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, things like that. And the idea behind it is you try to find full odds 1 in 8,000 shinies and catch them and hope they don't run away. I have never participated in Safari Week though, but it's going on right now. I probably would have participated if I had like a couple games that were far enough to participate, but I don't think any of my games are that far. Cause all my like older games like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, things like that, they're all like shiny runs, so I haven't beaten them. They always run away. They definitely run away, that's for sure. A lot of failed shinies. A lot of failed shinies since Safari Week. Can I explain sleep locks or birthday locks? I think the gist is that you just play through it until you fall asleep or you beat it. Now, Pixelate's not 50. It was 30 and now it's 20. It was never 50. It was a 30% buff that is now 20%, I'm pretty sure. When's the next booster opening? If we get 100 sub train, I'll open up a box of battle styles. Still trying to get that Cricketune, so yeah. What's up, Brio? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Cisco will. That is the plan. What's after the shiny fossil? I have no idea. No thank you, Apollo. I don't accept shinies from other people. It would get Pixelate boost, then stab, then Pixie Plate. Yeah, it would be... Hyper Voice is 90 times 1.2 times 1.2 times... Hold on. Times 1.2 times 1.5, right? So what is that, 194 it looks like? Something like that. You're on the hunt for Riolu? Good luck on that. Yeah, the plates are 20% as well. All the plates. Yep, Life Orb's 30. Choice Specs. I've always liked Choice Specs Sylveon. That thing shreds, dude. Choice Specs Sylveon is a monster. Gems aren't in the game anymore, Shadow. Modest, usually, Marvin. What's up, Play-Doh? Thanks for the 5. What's good, man? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, just normal gem, but all the other gems are gone. They kind of added Z moves as a similar idea. I'm increasing the fossils, not Pineco. Lovely. I have no idea how many times I hit it. Probably 3 or 4. I think we're at 1475, I think. That sounds familiar to me. I don't know how that happened. You still don't understand the point of Arctozolt? What do you mean the point? It's a Pokemon. I don't do Surprise Egg Saturday or Sunday now. I stopped doing that series back in February. So we're not doing it anymore. The inspiration? I think there was a scientist or something that was searching fossils in real life and they mixed up a few parts of them, and that's what the inspiration is of the fossils in Sword and Shield. How do I think the E3 G Fuel stream went? I think the stream went fine, yeah. I did Invincible, yes. It's a bug shiny run, BK. It was a museum in England that put pieces together incorrectly. They mixed up different dinosaurs. Yeah, there you go. There's the info. I knew it was something like that. I'm hunting Arctozolt and Pineco. Arctozolt and Pineco. What is Masuda Method shiny odds? 1 in 512 with the shiny charm, roughly. Oh, nice, Hyper. That's good, man. Good stuff. Got that Japanese Ditto through surprise trade. Very nice. It's Soul Silver, Nans. Yeah, we're doing Soul Silver Pineco. Sounds good, Marvin. Enjoy it. I have a dog named Lily Galler. What's up, Omega Turtle? How's it going? Yeah, I really like Fortress. Super cool Pokemon. A lot of hazards. Can spin away hazards. Pretty dope, actually. I wish it was in Sword and Shield. Doesn't get the love. How do you play Radical Red and GS Chronicles? I'm using an emulator called Visual Boy Advanced, or VBA. Iris! What's going on, Iris? Thanks for 17 months of love. What's up, Easy? How's it going? I definitely want Bug and Dragon Shadow. They've never done Bug and Dragon, and I feel like they should, so... Thank you, Iris, for 17 months of love. Poopy, Play-Doh Pants. I don't know if I said thanks for 5. Randy, thanks for 15 as well. You've been stuck on Arctovish for like 2 months. Oof, good luck. Nah, Stuart. I have not watched any of Loki now. You need a fairy and dragon now that megas are gone? Yeah, it was what? Mega Altaria. What's up, GR? Thank you for the 11 months. When is the Pokemon Direct coming? Do I know? I do not know. We have no idea, man. We are just waiting and hoping for the best. Unfortunately, that is all we can do. Nope. K-Monthly, that's not really my thing, man. There's plenty of tutorials on that. I am not going to give a guide on that. So... I hope so too, Heavy. I don't want to get super excited about it, but I do hope so. That'd be quite nice. What am I hunting next? I don't know the answer to that, man. I'm hunting these now, and, you know, we'll go from there, dude. I have no idea. Got no clue, bro. Yeah, I hope they give us a battle frontier too. I mean, there's a lot of really cool features in Gen 4 that they can add. Have you ever looked into a type lock WBE VGC? I don't think it would be balanced in the slightest way though, Trez. You know? What's up, Machete? It wouldn't be balanced at all. You know? It would be so dependent on type matchups and things like that. Like, yeah, I think there would be some strategy and things like that involved, but I feel like it would be, like, if you're the person who has bug types, and let's say I'm the person with bug types and my opponent has fire types, I'm at such a significant disadvantage, no matter what I do. Like, even knowing that, yes, I could potentially, you know, try to strategize for it, but they'll know that I have to use things like Araquanid or whatever, and, you know, they'll just bring flying moves and stuff. So, I don't quite know how entertaining it would be. I think it would just be really, really challenging for whoever had the bad types. So, and some types would just be so much better than others, like Dragon. The Pokemon that are Dragon type are often have higher base stat totals and things like that. Same with Fairies. A lot of the Fairies are really good. So it would just be so dependent on that. Nomad, I think so. I think we do actually. I'd have to take a look, but I would take a look. I know we had some premium collection boxes for a little bit there. Let me take a look. We actually got some Striker Tins up. We've got, yeah, you just go to the website, click in stock. Did we sell out of those? Oh, we might have sold out actually. Yeah, it looks like we sold out of the Shining Fates, but a little birdie told me that there was a big restock coming in the next 24 to 48 hours, so just be patient. If you don't mind waiting, I think there's a really big restock coming. Let me just check my texts and see what the plan was for that, but I think it's coming very soon. Yeah, I think tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be the restock. So, yeah, if you can hold off a day, Nomad, I appreciate it. We'll have really good prices for it, so just hang in there. Yeah, we have Pokemon cards on our store, yeah. Thank you, Machete, for 33 months of love. What's going on, dude? I don't know, Apollo. You gotta look it up, dude. I don't know what the market is for that. Off the top of my head, man. Sorry. Exclamation point TCG Omega is your link. Oh, nice, Chiddick. What was the shiny you got? I love opening Hidden Fates, man. Such a good set. I definitely like Hidden Fates more than Shining Fates. They're both good, obviously, but I really like Hidden Fates. Oh, Zergatry. That's cool shiny, at least. Oh, nice, Casey. I pulled that Lucario a few times. Yeah, I pulled that Lucario a few times, actually. That's funny. You got gifted a sub? Sweet! That was very thoughtful. Make sure you say thank you to whoever gave you a sub, you know? I did get the hair cross. Yeah, Nero. We got that a few weeks back. Yeah, Noob, I know we have a bunch of restocks, like I said, so... Yeah, Tori, that would be swell. Why did I discontinue it? Honestly, I got bored of the series, man. I had done Surprise Egg Saturday for like a year, and I just found that the series wasn't really enjoyable for me anymore, so I stopped doing it. But my intention is to bring it back for, you know, the next games. But, you know, I'm kind of in a situation where, like, if I don't really enjoy something, I'm not going to keep doing it. Especially like that. You know, Surprise Egg Saturday was really fun when I was breeding for competitive and, like, trying to complete my decks and things of that nature. My controller is all over the place right now. What the? Why is it jumping all over the place? Well, there's no shiny, so it's fine. Yo, what's up, Quack? How you doing, man? Thank you very much, Quack. All over the place, bro. Thank you, Fazmax. Oh, nice, Captain. That's great. But yeah, I think we will definitely bring back Surprise Egg Saturday if the opportunity presents itself for Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That was the plan, so we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. By the way, if you guys did not see it, I'm gonna hit you with a little little thing here. Hold up, let me see if I can find it. There it is. We did actually pick up some new shirts in the store today. These are amazing, by the way. If you haven't picked them up yet, we've got the Evolutions, our first Evolution shirts. People have been going crazy over these. Espeon, Sylveon, and Umbreon available at our store at TeamShiny.com. TeamShiny.com. You can pick these up. You can get one of them, all of them. There's a bundle for all three. I am really excited to get that Umbreon one, man, because I think that that is just incredible. But head to TeamShiny.com if you want to grab those hoodies as well. Great way to support the channel. Our merch game has been phenomenal this year. If you guys haven't seen that, you know, part of the thing is, you know, part of the things that I have been having a good time with is doing a lot of fun fun merch. So, have I seen Bo Burnham's new comedy special? It's amazing. I did see Bo Burnham's comedy special, and I'm gonna have a super unpopular opinion about this. I didn't really find it. Well, okay, let me step back. The dude's incredibly talented. I'll say that. I think he's very talented. It didn't resonate with me, though. I I know a lot of people felt that it was like super powerful and it was like really inspiring and like it really like made people feel a lot of things. That was not the case for me. But that's okay, right? We can have different opinions. I just didn't really, I wouldn't watch it again. So, dude's super talented, like I said, but it wasn't really impactful to me. So, no hate, just my thoughts. But I think I'm in the minority of that. I think a lot of people really liked it, which is fine. So, the print changed from matte to reflective. I was wondering what the prints were going to be like moving forward. The newest stuff is what we're using now. We actually changed companies for that, Tori. So yeah, you're right. The Pikachu shirt versus everything else is different, but the newer stuff is what it's gonna be. The company that we did the Pikachu stuff with, we are no longer working with them, so we are fine. We like have a different company that we're getting our vinyls from. Yeah, and like I said, Kittens, if it was something that was impactful to you, then I totally understand that. I respect it. It just wasn't that for me. But the dude's crazy talented, and I was entertained. I mean, some of those songs were pretty funny and entertaining. But again, it wasn't really my cup of tea. So I would say it's a decent opportunity, right? Yeah. Any plans to sell larger size than 3XL? Probably not. I don't even know if we can get 4XLs. I'll have to check. We did go up to 3. I don't know if we're gonna go up to 4. I have to see if we can even get up to 4. So yeah, I mean, Nomad, like I was fortunate enough that it really yeah, I work from home all the time anyway, so, and I don't have a ton of a social life anyway, so a lot of that really wasn't much different for me. You know, the pandemic was, I mean, there were obviously some changes. There was definitely some changes in terms of my life, but not a ton, right? So scampered. Oh man, I think it was like controversial. Yo, what's up, Toddy? Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into a lockdown again. That's I mean, I don't. You know, I much prefer being able to do the things outside of the house. Like, for example, you know, like I said, I don't do a ton, but if I want to go to a Mets game, I want to be able to go to a Mets game, you know? If I want to go, you know, walk around in a park or go shopping, I want to be able to do those things. I'm sure everyone does, right? Yeah, I mean, as someone who already worked from home, it wasn't as changing for me. Because again, I don't have coworkers like at an office, like, you know what I mean? I used to, but you know, not for many years now. So yo, what's up, Expressionist? Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you doing, King Toddy? Hope you're doing well, man. Thanks for tuning in today. Good luck on that starter, Anero. I hope you get it. Oh, I gotta turn off that that command. Hold on. My state no longer requires you wear a mask. Yeah, ours same. We don't have to wear a mask. It's up to the location. You only have to wear it on transit now. I am still kind of on and off, I guess. I like, sometimes I wear my mask, sometimes I don't. I'm fully vaccinated, so I'm just trusting like what they're telling us with that. And you know, around here where I live, the pandemic is like pretty under control. I think I'm gonna say only. I recognize that those are real people and that, you know, there's still people affected by this, so don't take offense to me saying that. But there's only about 30 people in my state in the hospital with COVID, which is very, very low. I mean, it was in the thousands at one point, right? So I hope those people all recover and can get to their families and stuff. And then the positivity rate around here is 1/3% right now. So, you know, if they're doing, I mean, it's really, really low right now. So things are pretty under control here, thankfully. But I also recognize that that's not the case everywhere. So hopefully things get under control elsewhere soon. But I definitely am probably, I feel like I'm still gonna wear my mask in like the fall and stuff, like flu season and stuff, if I go out, just to reduce my risk there. But hey, Toddy, I'm glad you like the new merch, man. Thank you. I think it's awesome. But yeah, it keeps your face warm in the winter. I know, right? Some good stuff there. There's definitely some benefits for sure. And it's not a huge inconvenience, so you know, it's a pretty minor inconvenience, I would say. Sounds good to me, Melis. Hey, Lost Wolf, enjoy that. I hope you had a good time. Let's see what we got here. I just double checked them, even though I would have seen it on the screen, but all right, none of that. All right, I'll be right back. I'll be back in like a minute. All right, I'm back. Did Dan say anything about attempting that bug lock again? Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna do it again. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna do it again. I think I want to do something else. I don't know what that is yet. The reason why I don't want to do it again is because I think people are kind of like, at least in my channel on YouTube and here, I've done a lot of Radical Red now. And I'm kind of looking for a new challenge or something different to do. So I don't think we're gonna do it again. Not right now, anyway. Maybe in the future. But like I said, I already beat Radical Red, right, as a Nuzlocke. So me doing the bug lock was just like, it'll be fun to try it. I wonder if I could beat it, kind of thing. It wasn't really. I mean, I wasn't like committed to doing it like 30 tries. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of wanted to see how far I could get. I'm frustrated because I definitely felt like I could have gotten way farther than I did. Did Shining Sword get any more post-game content? We're doing Crown Tundra for Shining Sword, hopefully next week. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's just the one part of it that's frustrating to me is like, I definitely feel like I could have gotten way farther. So, what are you gonna do? Happens to the best of us, you know? Happens to the best of us. Probably Lava, yeah. Yeah, Shining Sword hopefully comes back next week, yeah. I did tell the team that I'd like to have it all finalized by the weekend, so hopefully. Honestly, especially I have no idea what I would have still had at that point, so. Have I done all of Draenos hacks? No. I've been debating on what I want to do next. In terms of like a run. I heard of this game called Eternal X and Wiltering Y, which is like an X and Y ROM hack. That looked really interesting. I'm on like a big Mega Evolution kick. Like I really enjoy playing games with Megas. So I was considering doing that. A lot of people have been asking me to play a game called Pokémon Unbound. So that I may do as well. I'm not sure. That is Unbound would probably be a YouTube series, I would say. I would say Unbound would probably be a YouTube series though. Because it's very story driven, so I'd probably want to like take the time, like Basically, games that are like that I've never played that are story driven, I try to do for YouTube, and games that like are more about battles and kind of just going through like shiny hunts and things like that, I do on YouTube. But it just depends. Does Pokemon try to sue the ROM hack makers? So, no is the answer. There was a point in time where they did take down a bunch of ROMs, but you have to realize that most of the people who do ROM hacks, most of the time they don't make any money off of it. So there's nothing really to sue them for, right? Like you could sue them for infringing upon their copyright, but what are you gonna get out of that? Like, and it costs a lot of money to sue somebody. So most of the time, no. What they'll do is what's called a cease and desist letter. So they'll basically say, hey, and they've done that in the past. There have been Pokemon fan games that have been received cease and desist letters, but usually all that happens is the people stop working on the game and then someone else picks it up and just makes it anyway. Like, the amount of people who, you know, infringe on copyrights in general is pretty extensive. So it's not always conducive for them to try to go after it just because of the amount of money and time it takes to actually do anything. And again, if you sue that, what are you going to sue them for, right? If they're making millions of dollars off of your IP, that's one thing. But like most of the time when someone is doing something like a fan game, they're not really making any money off of it. You know, so correct. And that's a good point, Heavy. Normally with a ROM hack, you know, when you go to download a ROM hack, they're not going to give you the ROM to download. They're going to give you a patch to apply to the ROM, and you have to get the ROM yourself. Having a ROM of a game is not illegal to the best of my knowledge. If you already paid for that game, right? Like there's a device that you can take a cartridge of a Pokemon game, put it on the device, and upload the ROM of that game to your computer. It's just having a digital file of the game itself. If you paid for the game, then there's nothing wrong with that. You paid for that game, right? So having a digital version of it is not really a big deal. It's when people are getting ROMs online without paying for it, things like that, right? So it's yeah, it's definitely a gray area. There have been times where Pokemon have enforced their IP on that stuff. Maybe Pokemon should take notes and think about why people are playing ROM hacks and not their actual games. I think that's a really bad take, Kittens, if I'm being honest. The percentage of people who are playing ROM hacks and fan-made games versus the people who play the actual main series games is such a small fraction. I don't even think it's comparable. You may see it because you're in the online Pokemon space where content creators like myself are playing these fan-made games, but that's only because I've already played the other games. So I think you're overestimating how many people are actually doing that and how much of an impact that actually has. I don't think that it takes it. I don't think people playing fan-made games or ROM hacks takes away from the success or sales of a main series game. I don't think even in the slightest. And even if there was a difference or an impact, it would be such a small impact that it wouldn't be noticeable. The reason why ROM hacks and fan-made games have life and success in the first place is because fans just want more Pokemon to do. And I'm thankful as a creator that there's seemingly endless amounts of fan games and ROM hacks to play. Like, I've been doing lately I've been doing on a Let's Play kick. I've been doing Let's Plays like all the time right now. And I haven't even scratched the surface. There's still like at least a dozen fan-made games and ROM hacks that I haven't even touched yet. Like, and if each of those takes a few months to do, you know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of content out there. Like, I know of at least a handful of fan-made games that I've never touched that I know are like pretty solid. Pokemon Gaia, Pokemon Unbound, Pokemon Reborn. There's a handful of them. So, what's up, Danny? Thank you for the 7 months of love. Clouds, the legendary Clouds is here with 24 months, 2 years, baby. What's good, bro? How are you, Clouds? Thank you, Danny. What's going on? So there's a lot. Yeah, Coop. I mean, yes, and I don't know why they haven't, but maybe they just think it's gonna impact the sales of them remaking. I don't know. Yo, that's great, Marcastic. I'm glad we can help you out there. That's the thing, guys. Unplugged Gaming, my new TCG store. We have more than just Pokemon, by the way. We have a bunch of stuff, so just take a look on the website. You know, you said you found Vanguard for at 60% less than Amazon. That's. I told you guys. I wasn't kidding. Like, we are really committed to keeping our prices as low as we can. We are super committed to that. What's up, Sifter? We have a certain amount that we need to make on profit to keep the business open. Simple as that. Just like every business, right? Because we have employees, we have physical location, all stuff. So we have to make profit, but we have a certain amount that we try to hit on every sale. And as long as we hit that number, we're good. We're not going to overcharge. You know, we're not going to try to capitalize on hype or, You know, anything like that. We're really gonna keep our prices as low as possible. So, you know, that's what it is. Oh yeah, Kobo. What game was that? Remind me. I do remember seeing a ROM hack over the weekend or last week, and I made a comment. I forget what it was though, but I do remember seeing something. That was you? Divine Sword Blessed Shield. Yeah. Oh, it came out. It came out. That's interesting. I'm like in the middle of doing a Sword and Shield modded game, so I don't know if I'm gonna jump into that. But would you say it's Nuzlockable? I'm kind of in a like I said, in a mega mode, but I'll come back to that at some point, I think. Like I said, I'm actually finishing my Shining Sword series in the next few weeks, so I'll probably take a break from Sword and Shield for a little bit, focus on some other gens. I think I'm gonna do Gen 6 next though. I think I'm gonna do an X and Y game. That Wiltering X and or whatever, Eternal X, Wiltering Y or whatever it was called. That game looked kind of cool. I did Xenoverse. Xenoverse was actually a great series, man. That was probably my favorite fan game I've ever played. I love Xenoverse. What's up, Tranquil? Thank you so much for 10 months. What's going on? Yeah, Xenoverse was phenomenal, dude. Like that's a game that I really, really appreciated. That was a great fan-made game. Probably my favorite fan-made game, like I said. I have, Danny. I have done that, actually. I've done that in Pokemon Home. What's up, Kiosneo? Oh, my new video went up. I feel like usually the notification squad tells me. I forgot. It should have went up unless I misscheduled it. Let me see. No, it's up. It is up. So I just made a video today on how to play the Pokemon Unite beta. For anyone who's interested, it comes out this week. I'm definitely going to be playing the beta. That's why I'm not going to start anything new. I mean, it's kind of a bummer that we lost the Buglocke, but I'm not going to be starting anything new because the beta is going to be coming out. Should be Wednesday in America. So I'm basically just going to plan for that and then just stream the nonsense out of that this week. Like, I'm going to stream so much Unite this week. I'm really excited to try it. I'm really excited to try it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be super good. Yeah, new vid's up. Oh, good, Casey. Yeah, some of our orders got delayed, so a lot of this stuff had to actually be shipped today. But they're working on it. I did, Dandolf, I did. Pokemon Stars, oh my god. I played like 3 episodes of that, and it was like so cringy. I could not. I'm not like super into the like meme-y anime meme kind of thing. It was just not for me. I much prefer like a serious approach to a fan-made game. Thanks, Minecraft. I'm way more about a more serious style of game. I could not get into Stars, dude. I tried and it just was not for me. Like, it just was... No. Nope. Not for me. Hey, Huffy! 71 months of love, bro. What's good, Huffy? Thank you for 71, man. Hope you're doing awesome today. That's incredible. 71 months of A-Drive Army love right there. I would play a Sun and Moon hack if megas were like built into the main part of the game. You remember the Pixelmon server that Dan had for only subs? Yeah, that was a long time ago. I have a server now though. I still have a server now, !Pixelmon. Yeah, any interest in Sinister Sun? Yeah, so I talked to Eknoid about Sinister Sun. The only thing about Sinister Sun the reason why I haven't done it is there's nothing really different about Sinister Sun than the main game of Sun and Moon, and I don't know if I really feel like playing through Sun and Moon again. Like, if it was different, I'd probably be way more into it, but... What's up, Viper? Thanks for 9. What's going on, man? How are you doing today, Viper? But yeah, like Sinister Sun, maybe I'll do it. I mean, the idea of custom shinies sounds really fun to me. I've always liked those kind of games because it's exciting to see what you're gonna get. But I don't know if I want to play through like Sun and Moon as a base. Like, there's nothing different about it. And I asked Eknoid if I could randomize it, and he's like, no, because the custom shinies are for the Pokemon that are specific to those routes. So like, if you were to randomize it, it would not really fit that well. So yeah, I don't know. Hey, see you later, Primal. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna tweet my video real quick. Oh, I like Alola, I do, but no kittens. I liked Alola, but like I said, I don't really want to play through like a game that's the base of what it is. Like, I played through a lot of games like that already. I definitely want some sort of a twist. What's up, Emmanuel? How's it going? No, Patrick, I don't. I have different switches. You know what though? Vanillite and its evolution line are not actually ice cream. They're icicles with snow on them, man. Like, they're icicles with snow on them. She's gonna be 3 next month, Garchomp. People assume it's ice cream. It's not. It's an icicle with snow on it. That looks like an ice cream, but it's not. I don't know, the idea that like Game Freak or Pokemon has worse designs or something is like, it's a really, no, I don't feel dumb, it's okay. I used to think the same thing. It's just so dumb because there's legitimately a ball that's a Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon designs that are simplistic, like simplistic doesn't mean bad. Hey, Prox Panda, thank you so much. Hope you're doing awesome today. Thank you. Hey, Codename, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. I'm very excited for that. Thank you. Am I planning on doing Pixelmon anytime soon? I upload Pixelmon every week, dude. Yeah, I upload a video of Pixelmon every week. You mean on stream or in general? I do have a P.O. box, but I don't tell people what it is right now because I'm not like taking things for it. I just use it for, you know, random things. But I don't have like a P.O. box series right now. I may open it back up. I've thought about it. I've debated. I don't know. What episode am I on in Journeys? The last episode I watched was It was the episode where they're like in the dome and the bug Pokemon like fight against the other Pokemon over the food that Squovet takes and hides. That was the last episode I saw. I watch it very slowly with my daughter. Usually like a few episodes a week, if that. Sometimes she wants to watch Pokemon, other times she doesn't. So I'll ask her, "You want to watch Pokemon?" Sometimes she'll say yes, sometimes she'll say no. So I'm not gonna like force her, and I'm not gonna watch it unless she's watching it. So I do it more for her. What's up, Chris Atala? How's it going? What's up, Vegeta? How are you, man? What's going on, dude? Oh, really, Patrick? Yeah, I'm like, so I'm it's like 24 or something. I'm not that far anyway. Do I think they'll add fairies to the remakes? I think fairies will be in the remakes. I don't see them taking fairies out. They'll be in, I think they'll be in Brilliant Diamond. I mean, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee had fairy. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, they're not just gonna get rid of them. Hey, Vegeta, good luck with that, man. I feel like, what did you tell me you were doing? Was it HVAC or? What's up, Volt? Volt Games. What's going on, man? If any of you guys are new, be sure to follow the channel if you haven't yet. Following the stream is always free. Oh, nice. Vegeta, cool. Yeah, trade jobs are good jobs, man. People definitely overlook the trades. I feel like a lot of times people underestimate how valuable of a job that can be and the longevity behind that job. If you're willing to work hard, you know, and not get your hands dirty, you could have a really successful career with that. I know, my dad's a tradesman, so I've seen my dad build a very successful business as a tradesman, so yeah. But a lot of people, they I don't know, they don't look that route. But I actually think for a lot of people, if you don't want to go to college and put yourself in that debt and, you know, you're good with your hands or you're willing to work hard, you can have a really good career. And you'll probably be in decent shape too. Not always, but you could be in good shape too from it. And that's important too. Hey, thank you, Kate. Appreciate that, man. Very nice of you. What's up, Ethan? How are you? Good luck on your rookie D, Volts. Hey, sounds good, Bull. Have a great day, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. I think it's different colored beast balls, Minecraft. What if I find a shiny Poodhoot and not Pineco? I'll catch it and then keep looking. I'm not convinced we're gonna get that anyway, Berserker. It's gonna be really interesting to see how they handle the Pokemon franchise over the next couple of years. We know we're getting Brilliant Diamond in the fall, and then we're getting Legends Arceus in the spring, or not even the spring, in January. And then you would think they're not gonna release another game in next year, right? Like 2022, they probably don't release another game, but they may do DLCs. So then when's the next Pokemon game after that? Is it 2023? Like, I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting. I'm actually really curious how that's all gonna be handled. What's like next for the franchise, you know? It could be a Let's Go style game. I don't know. Could be, like I said, they could just go a DLC route for Arceus, a few DLCs. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I do not know what is going to be the future. No, Bush. I think I'm gonna be done with Radical Red for a while. I think I'm gonna hang up that game now for at least a little bit and kind of focus on some other projects. Hey, you got it, Mac. I thought people would like that video. The beta will be under DMCA. I have no reason to believe that. I have all the intention of streaming it. There's no reason for us to believe that it's under NDA. No, an NDA, you have to sign an NDA and agree to an NDA. This is an open beta in Japan. So I don't believe that there's any restrictions to it, anything. I have all intentions of making content for it. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. It's an open beta in Japan, so I don't see why they're gonna stop us. The Canada beta, you had to sign up and get accepted to, and then you had to agree to not share the footage. But the Japanese beta, that's not that way. It's an open beta to anyone who downloads it off the Japanese eShop. So I don't see any issues. That could obviously change, but I don't see how they're gonna stop people from sharing content on it. I mean, are they really gonna take down all the channels and stuff that are gonna stream it and make content over something that, you know, we can very freely record? That sounds like a really bad way to get into the community. I'm not that worried about it. So unless I hear something otherwise, I'm ready to rock, man. I'm excited to play. I mean, that's basically the plan for the week. I'd say, like, it should come out Wednesday my time, right? The 23rd. So as soon as it drops, man, I plan on basically streaming as much as I can until I get sick of it. Hopefully we can play it in English. I'm not sure. What's up, Dracos? Thanks for the 2 months of love. What's going on? We may have to play it in Japanese. But, how would you even play it if you're from America? I just posted a video on how. Thank you, Draco, for 2 months, man. Thank you, dude. Exclamation point recent. But yeah, you may have to play it in Japanese, but other than that. So. Yeah, I'm not super concerned. I'm excited to play it. So how did everything go with the break, Coop, over the weekend? Father's Day was good. Yeah, it was good. It's chill. Yes, it's only for the Nintendo Switch, correct. Yeah, since it is the Japanese beta, it's very well could be language locked, but I'll play it in Japanese, whatever. They're just server testing, Patrick. They're probably just testing their servers. Well, I saw the Rainbow Snorlax, yeah. Did you had 2 boxes or you had loose packs? 2 boxes, right? That set's rough with pull rates. I'm excited to open up the next break. I'm gonna do it this week. I might actually do it tomorrow, because the Unite stuff is gonna be pretty busy. So I think I might open the break tomorrow. I would say a worldwide open beta is better than a Japanese beta. They may do a beta elsewhere too, though. If you play the Japanese beta, you're probably gonna have lag issues. Yeah, that's okay. I'm anticipating all the issues, man. It doesn't matter. I'm just excited to try it and see how it goes. I think it'll be okay. You're ready for that one? Hey. Yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna probably launch that. I'm actually really excited. I think it's a good idea too to limit to 3 per person. I think that's really good too. So we're gonna do that as well. Yeah, I mean, you could just wait for that. Price reveal soon. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 for 1, 2,700 for 3. I think is what it's gonna be, and then whatever the middle is, 1,850 or whatever it is, 1,900, whatever it is. Yeah, 1,000, 1,900, 2,700, I think, something like that, or is that what it was? Something like that. I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's gonna be what it is. Just put you down for 3 now. When I post it, man, you could DM me. Dude, this one's gonna be sick, man. I can't believe we're actually doing it. It's gonna be great. But I will let you know, Coop, of course. When are you gonna continue Radical Red? We're done with it. Yeah, we lost today, so it's over. Doing what? The next break is gonna be base set. We're doing base set unlimited. So, but I'm gonna give the Discord server early access. So I'll probably give them a week of early access, and then post it publicly after that. How did I lose? I lost in a double battle. What's up, Evie? Thanks for 15. What's going on? What's your opinion about a very local card shop selling battle styles chilling right in their shops for 150? What's my opinion? My opinion, it's whatever they want to do, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, I am always going to side on the side of a business can charge whatever they want for their product. It is the customer's responsibility of whether or not they want to buy that product. It's that simple, man. And if you don't like the price, then go somewhere else. Like, that's how I feel. And I don't really think there's anything that's gonna change my perspective on that, man. So let me take it from the perspective of that store, right? I'm gonna play devil's advocate and defend the store. For an I mean, that's crazy for an ETB, but let's say that store only gets 10 ETBs in, right? They only get 10. So they're gonna sell them at a higher price because they don't wanna sell out right away. And they want to make sure that they make as much as they can off of that. And it's your responsibility as a customer to say, you know what, I'm either going to buy this or I'm not going to buy this. It's whatever you want. I mean, I wouldn't buy it at that price, but if someone really wanted it, they will. And if they only have 10, 20 units, then they can afford to kind of put it at that price because they're not concerned about selling out right away. But I just am never going to understand the people on the internet who complain about price, dude, when you legitimately have this ecosystem online where you could go anywhere. If you don't like the price someone is offering, then go look somewhere else. Like, you know? Do you hold that opinion if a business is if the only business selling that product? Assuming it's not a life-dependent product, then yeah, I still hold that opinion. Like, you know? And actually, in some ways, I tend to say that if a business is the first to market with something, and they have the only product that fulfills a niche or fulfills a need of the marketplace, then yes, they have the freedom to charge whatever they want, whatever they feel is worth it, and it's the responsibility of the customer to decide whether or not they want to pay that price or not. Now, it gets a little sketchy when you talk about healthcare. That's a situation where that's a different scenario, and that's a different story. So we're not looping that in, right? When I have these conversations, I'm not discussing the price of insulin and things like that, because those are necessary goods for people to be able to live, right? So that's a totally different thing. But when it comes to a free market and products that people use, yeah, people can price whatever they want. You can't agree with it. I think it gives too much freedom to businesses. But that's capitalism. That's the freedom of a free market. That's the idea behind it. That's the whole point, is that the market dictates how things are sold, and if someone is providing a product for a certain price or a service for a certain price, if that is a successful enough product or service, then someone else can come in and replicate that and undercut the price and deliver the same thing at a lower price or a lower cost, and ultimately, you know, provide a better valuation to the customer. So I'm always gonna side on the fact that it's a free market. That's where I live. I live in a country where it is a free market economy. It is the responsibility of the businesses to decide how they're gonna price their products and their services, and it's the responsibility of the customer to decide to buy it or not, and that's that. You know? I could call, let's say I need a tree removed in my yard. I could call 5 different companies and get 5 different prices, and I get to choose which one I wanna go with. That's just how I feel about it, man. Like, and if you don't like the price, then go somewhere else. I mean, that's how I feel about it. I don't know. You know, that's how I feel about it. So I just can't stand behind people who complain about the price. Like, I just can't. Like, that don't get it. Like, and again, this is a very different conversation. We talk about medical stuff, right? That's a very different conversation. And essential things, right? And the government in our country subsidizes things, right? So when it comes to eggs and milk and things like that, those are subsidies. So the government comes in and they pay farmers and things like that to produce these goods at a lower price, so that way they can sell them at a lower price because they're deemed essential or they're deemed important, necessary goods. Eggs, milk, whatever it is, right? But in the context of average consumer products like a PlayStation, like Pokemon cards, like whatever, someone mowing your lawn, someone taking down a tree as a service, like all those things, I strongly believe that it's the businesses and it's the individuals and it's those people who decide how they want to price their product, and it's the customer's decision of whether or not they want to buy it. And the reality of it is, if you have a business and you're pricing too high and you have competition that's pricing lower and delivering the same thing, eventually you will not make it in business. It's as simple as that. That's how the free market works. And the companies have to compete with each other. And they'll rate, you know what I mean? Like, drive down a street with 4 gas stations and look at the different prices of the gas stations, you know? They'll change their prices based on the price of the other gas stations on the street, you know? And you'll make a decision based on the different gas stations. Oh, you know what? This one is 5 cents a gallon less. I'm gonna go to the Mobil instead of the Exxon, or the same company. I'm gonna go to the Mobil instead of the Sunoco, whatever, right? I don't know, man. That's just how I feel. I very strongly believe that. I don't know. So, you agree when there are options, but that's not always the case. Companies get exclusive rights to a product. You can only get it from them, and then they charge anything. But they're allowed to charge anything because they're the exclusive person of that. And if you want or need that product bad enough, then they should be able to charge whatever they want, because they put in the research, development, the time, and whatever they had to do to get to that point. They own the patents. They own whatever it is to create that product, to be the only ones in the market who can offer that product. So they deserve the right to charge whatever they want. And if they price too high, then people won't buy it. It's as simple as that. And again, we're talking about non-essential goods here. I just want to make that very clear, because that is an important distinction. But that's not competition when other people are not allowed to make the same products. But why should someone be penalized for coming up with a great idea, though? If I come up with a mind-blowing idea and I patent it, and I have this revolutionary technology, I should benefit from that technology. Why should everyone else benefit from my incredible idea that I patent? Like, eventually patents expire, and you can license out the patent, and you can do things like that where you sell the patent to companies and they can produce the products and things like that. But if you come up with a really, really good idea and you own the right to that idea, you should be able to benefit from that idea. You were the one who came up with it. Why should everyone else be able to benefit from it? I don't know. I'm a big small business free market guy, so I'm not teetering on this one. I'm not teetering on this one. Are you advocating for companies monopolizing products? I'm advocating for someone coming up with a good idea, patenting that idea, and then being able to sell that idea if they want to sell that idea. If that results in a monopoly over a specific product or good, then so be it. But if you're the person who created that product or good and you own the rights to that product or good, you should be allowed to sell that product or good exclusively. That's how it works. If you don't have that, then you lose the incentive for people to create, for people to innovate, and for people to move forward. Without that benefit, without that reward for innovation and creation, then we become a stale society and we don't move forward. Like, I'm sorry, I just am not budging on this one, man. I just can't even, I like to think that I can really have a good understanding of people and the other side of an argument, but I just really feel strongly about this. I really do. And again, I'm not talking about essential goods here. I'm talking about consumer goods. I'm talking about electronics, PlayStations, whatever technology is, you know? If you, let's say your Oculus Rift, right? I'll take them as an example. I don't know if they have competition, but let's say you develop this proprietary 3D technology to do this mind-blowing video game experience. You're the only one in the world who's created this technology. Why should everyone else be able to replicate exactly what you did when you own I don't think they have a copyright to it, but let's say you own that proprietary like software or whatever. Like, why would, you know, why should someone else benefit from that when you were the one who created it? You know, that's like the whole foundation of like our country, is this idea that you can take nothing, come up with something great, and be successful. And you know what's funny? You can do that with someone else's idea too, right? You can take an idea that's not proprietary and have a ton of success. So it doesn't always have to be a unique idea. You could take someone else's idea that's not proprietary, use it yourself, and do it better. That's the free market. I mean, that's it. You can do all of those things. So it doesn't always have to come from a unique idea. It can come from another thing. What about the case of people using bots to buy up large quantities and reselling them? It's the responsibilities of the store and the people selling the product to stop those bots and those things from happening. Simple as that. I am not gonna get mad at the people who buy things up and resell them when it's the responsibility of the store to make sure that doesn't happen. Does that make the people who bought the products and resell them scummy? Maybe. Maybe it makes them scummy, right? But is it illegal? No. Are they doing anything that's gonna hurt anybody? No. These are again non-essential goods. So just because you can't get your PlayStation 5 for $500 on launch doesn't mean that Joe Schmo who bought 50 PlayStation 5s should go to jail for that. It's the responsibility of Target to stop that stuff from happening. What's up, Cactus? Thank you so much for the love, man. How are you? Isn't that like saying you don't blame criminals because police don't stop them? But one is breaking the law and one is not, though. Like, but you're dealing with large box stores that don't care. But again, you're kind of diverting from the problem here, right? The problem is not the fact that people bought things to take a lot of quantity of something to resell it. The problem is that the stores allow this to happen. That, in my mind, that's what it comes down to. Because in my mind, there is nothing wrong with buying something and flipping it. I know I'm gonna get negativity for saying that, but if I go to a garage sale, let's say I go to someone's yard sale and they happen to have a lamp at their garage sale, and I say, yo, I'll give you $5 for this lamp, and I'm on eBay right now, and I see that lamp happens to be a limited edition lamp, and it's selling for $50 on eBay. Guess what? I'm gonna buy that lamp for $5 at this garage sale. I'm gonna go on eBay, and I'm gonna sell it for $50. That's me being an opportunist. That's me using my brain and saying, you know what? I see that there's an opportunity that I could take this, and I could buy it for $5, and I could sell it for more. Simple as that. And if the person at the garage sale wants to sell for $5, that's their choice. They made that decision. They could have easily went on and they could have easily sold it for that much. So listen, I'm not here botting up PlayStation 5s. I'm not doing that. But if someone does that, that's their prerogative. And if no one's gonna stop them from doing that, what is their incentive for not doing it? Why would they not do that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I told you that you could spend $1,000 and make $2,000 back in 20 minutes of work, wouldn't you do that? You would probably say sure. And you're not doing anything illegal. Someone's doing that. Like, I see people all the time. They'll go and buy a dresser, right? They'll buy a dresser for $5 and they'll sand it up, they'll repaint it, and they'll resell it for $200. Brilliant! Good for you! Now, again, this is different, right? I understand that buying a PlayStation 5 and then flipping it is not the same conversation, but again, I still feel like that responsibility falls on the big box stores. Because as long as the big box stores don't care and don't do anything to stop the botting, people are still gonna do it. Simple as that. It is as simple as that. Like, you're not gonna stop the masses of people who don't care about your feelings on the internet because you want a PlayStation 5 for $500, that no one cares about that, right? People see this as an opportunity to make money. So they're gonna make money off of it. And again, let's take a step back and remember, these are PlayStation 5s we're talking about. This is not an essential good. This is not something that's going to make you live your life any better or worse. Like, it is like, you don't need this to live. It is a luxury good. There are people who would give anything to just have food on the table, let alone a PlayStation 5, right? So like, we're arguing about something that it's a non-essential luxury item here we're talking about, you know? Like, and then again, digital brings up a great point, right? If people stop buying from the resellers, then the resellers have no incentive to do that in the first place. But the market and the demand is there, so people buy things and they flip them. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna be mad at the guy who does that when I think the responsibility should fall on the stores. I'm not gonna be mad at the guy who's side hustling, buying a PlayStation 5 for $500, selling it for $750 to make an easy profit because he bought a bot that allows him to do that and Target doesn't stop him from doing it. That's just how I feel, man. That's just how I feel. I'm never gonna be mad about that, man. It's like, there's so many other issues right now that are going on in the world and in our country, revolving all sorts of stuff, man. And like, these are the things that people like get hung up on, man. It's like, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you know, there's gonna be a lot of people who, like the Pokemon card thing, for example. I guarantee you there's gonna be so many people who got into the Pokemon cards who are buying and reselling cards, and they're gonna go out of business this year. Because Pokemon is starting to catch up with demand, and all those people who stockpiled, they're gonna get caught holding the bag and they're gonna lose money. I feel like it's gonna happen. I can tell you, I didn't stockpile. I have a lot of cards in my office, a lot of stuff that's vintage, which is irrelevant to this conversation. But I have some stuff and I lost money. Like, I have stuff in my office that I paid more for than it's worth right now. That is the risk that I took. I have Vivid Voltage. I paid like $250 a box for Vivid Voltage, and they're worth like $180 right now, or $200 or whatever. So who gets caught losing the bag on that one? Me. Like, that's my loss. But I bought that Vivid Voltage back in February because I'm like, I'm gonna open this eventually, and it wasn't about trying to make money off of it. I was just opening it to open it. So I'm just never gonna get mad at the person who's doing the hustle, man. I'm just not, man. I'm just not. I saw a great TikTok the other day of a guy. He would buy coconuts for $2. He would buy coconuts for $2, go to a beach, pop the coconut open, stick a straw in it, and sell it for $10. And he was making $1,500 a day doing that. Am I gonna be mad at that guy because he had the great idea of recognizing that there was a demand on this beach for coconuts and drinks, and he found a way to go buy $2 coconuts and then sell them for $10? And he stands on that beach all day cracking open coconuts and sticking a straw in them. Am I gonna be mad at that guy? No, I'm gonna clap my hands and say, good job, bro, good for you. That's a great idea. I wish I got there first. Good call. Like, the other day I saw a food truck, but instead of being a food truck, it's actually a mobile bar. And I'm like, yo, that is a phenomenal idea. That is a phenomenal idea. And I don't know how that works with licensing and getting the right, you know, legal stuff to selling liquor and things like that. You probably can't be on the street. You probably can only be rented out. But I'm like, that is a great business idea. I could see people really liking that. I could see people really liking that idea of being able to rent a bar. You know? That's another one, Nabrock, right? If I go to Walmart and I buy a pack of 36 water bottles for 25 cents a water bottle, and then I go stand next to a park where people are jogging around sweating their butts off, and I charge them $2 a bottle of water, should I be penalized because I had the great idea to buy 25-cent bottled water and put them in ice and sell them for $2 and make a profit? No, good for you on the hustle. Good for you on the hustle. You're providing a service and value to somebody because you have cold water that you went and got ahead of time, and people there are looking for that exact thing. I feel so strongly about this. And I hope that my daughter one day picks up that same spirit that I have, and she's the one who's out there selling those water bottles, or she's out there with her lemonade stand, or she's out there with whatever she's offering, whatever that service is, whatever that value is, whatever that product is. I'm just such a big believer in that, man. I'm just such a big believer in that. That's just America, baby. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm all about it, man. I don't know. That's America, baby. So, I just, yeah, I mean, if you know, if what you're doing is not illegal and it's not essential, again, we're talking non-essential goods, because again, the conversation is very different. We're talking about healthcare and things like that. Those are different conversations in itself, but the majority of these conversations are luxury items, things that are not a necessity, or they're convenience items. And that's what most of the market is anyway. So, You better claim that. I claim everything. You bought a box of candy bars when you were in high school and sold them for $1 a bar. I love it. And there were kids in my school who did that too. They would buy candy and they would show up. There was a guy, I was reading this story about a kid who would go to Chick-fil-A every morning, buy like 20 Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and then at school sell them for $5 a sandwich or whatever for the kids. So instead of them getting their lunch at the lunch, you know, the lunch line, they would buy the Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and the guy was making, you know, 30, 50 bucks a day off of Chick-fil-A sandwiches. But they were providing a value. They were providing something of value. They went every morning to get those Chick-fil-A sandwiches, and they showed up and they sold the sandwiches. And it was everyone's decision whether they wanted to buy those sandwiches. And if the price was too high or the sandwiches weren't good enough or whatever it is, then people would not buy the sandwiches, and then the person who spent the money to buy the sandwiches in the first place would get stuck holding the bag. They would be stuck with 20 sandwiches, and they would lose their money. Thank you, Infamous. You can't sell candy in your school? Yeah, because the schools, they catch on to this stuff, and they don't want you to do that. So, yeah, they don't do that. But I don't know what the legality of it. I'm just saying, you know, whatever. It is what it is. So there was a girl who posted up outside the dispensary and sold Girl Scout cookies to everyone coming out. Genius, right? Genius. I mean, you'll sell so many Girl Scout cookies because you have a perfect audience of people who are probably looking for the munchies, right? And you're providing something of value to them at a very convenient location. No, and like, I get this. I get it. Like I said, I feel very differently about essential goods and things like that. Like, if you're the guy who gobbled up all the hand sanitizer at the beginning of the pandemic, clearly that is a very scummy thing to do. Is it illegal? No, but it's very scummy. That's where things get a little different, right? Because hand sanitizer becomes an essential good at that period of time. That's something that people need at that period of time. But you're never going to tell me someone needs a PlayStation 5. I mean, it's just... You're just never... You know what I mean? Well, yeah, Amazon ended up making it so they couldn't return the stuff, and then the manufacturing of the sanitizer caught up and things like that, right? So a lot of people ended up getting kind of messed up with that. But what's up, Adam? Thanks for 6 months. And listen, I know this conversation is not... I'm very passionate about it. I appreciate the civil discussion we're having. I know not everyone's going to agree with me, and that's fine. I don't expect everyone to agree with me, and that's okay. We can have different opinions and have a mutual discussion here. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to... Listen, guys, you could be on the internet and not share the same opinion with someone, and it's okay. The same thing, you could be on the internet and not share your opinion at all, and it's okay too, right? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And you have to remember that everyone has their belief system and their opinions and how they feel about things based on things that have happened in their life, based on how they grew up. So, for some people... You know, they grow up one way and they have a different belief system, right? I mean, that's it. So well, Millennium, I think there's a few factors here, right? I'm saying water bottles are okay in the context of I'm selling water bottles at a track when water bottles are not a depleted good, they're not an essential good. Anyone could have, you know, in theory, brought their water bottle or whatever. I'm providing them a cold water bottle at that time. In the context of hand sanitizer, it gets a little gray there again because, and, you know, we can't talk everything in black and white. There are areas of gray where you ask the morality issue and the legality issue. There's nothing illegal about the hand sanitizer situation, but you could argue that it's a moral thing, right? And there could be an instance where the water thing is a moral thing as well. For sure, 100%. I totally see that, right? There is a world where, you know, let's talk about Flint, Michigan, right? I don't know much about Flint, Michigan, but my understanding is they don't have safe drinking water there, right? So let's say all the areas around Flint, Michigan, there's no bottled water. They don't have any water. That's a different scenario, right? If you're the guy in there and you're the only guy who sells water there, things get a little sketchy, right? Because then all of a sudden it's like you're really taking advantage of a very, a depleted situation where people don't have access to that. But generally, a bottled water is a luxury good. That is a convenience item. That is not an essential good in the context of everyday America. Some people think that spanking your kid is bad and others don't. No. Hold on. Time out. Bad example. Spanking your kid is always bad. There is no exception to that. That is a big timeout. Listen, I don't care if your dad spanked you. I don't care if your great-granddaddy spanked your cousin, because whatever. Spanking your kid, hitting your kid is unacceptable under every single circumstance. There is no debate to this conversation. There is no gray period. There is no gray line. You never hit your kid. Simple as that. There's no argument here. If you think there's an argument, then you need to do some research. There is a lot of research that shows that any sort of physical contact in your kid in a negative way, spanking, smacking, hitting, whatever, it is not a positive thing for the child. It can create massive, massive trauma. And I was spanked as a kid. I don't hate my dad for it. It was a different time then. But you do not lay your hands on your kid. We know more than that. We're smarter than that now. This is not a debate. This is not something where you go, oh, it's okay, I turned out okay. You think you did, but I tell you what, that's not a good argument for it. We know more now. We do not hit children. Simple as that. It's not acceptable. Never will be acceptable moving forward. Done. I mean, that's not even a conversation. I mean, that's not even a conversation. Yeah, that's not the same thing. No. That's not the same thing. I'm sorry. I feel very passionate about that. As a father, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. No. You cannot do that. We know better than that now, people. We're smarter than that now. The biggest debate you see in capitalism is the vast gap in monetary amounts for non-essential workers versus essential workers. For example, professional athletes make way more than nurses. Yeah, but that comes down to the fact that professional athletes, they are providing a value through entertainment. If people didn't want to watch baseball all of a sudden, then the baseball, Major League Baseball would fall apart and the players wouldn't make as much. They make as much as they do because they're providing entertainment and people choose to pay for that entertainment. I wish everyone made $1 million an hour, dude. Trust me, I wish everyone could do that, but that's not how our society is set up. Are there ways to change that and make it better for people? Of course. I don't think anyone should have to live in poverty. That's not an ideal scenario either. But I'm not gonna get mad at somebody who dedicated their entire life to playing a professional sport. Ultimately, the tiny 0.00001% chance that they actually make it and then they get a payday for that, I'm not gonna get mad at somebody for that. Like, I'm not. You know? Like, what's up, Big J? I feel like people forget that, you know, when someone's a professional athlete, when they get to that level, they are in the fraction of a fraction percent, and they dedicated their entire life to that. We don't talk about all the other people who are on the fringe of that, who get paid $7 an hour basically playing minor league baseball or whatever it is, and they get, you know, a piece of white bread with a piece of Kraft cheese slapped on it for their lunch, right? Like, we don't talk about that. And the fact that they dedicate their entire life up to that point to try to make it to the big leagues on a hope of a big payoff, and at any point in time they could get hurt and their career's over, and they just spent their entire life building to something that ended in a snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like I'm not gonna get mad at a professional athlete for making their bank because, you know, they obviously worked up to that. You don't just stumble upon that. So I'm Republican or Democratic. My political views have no impact on how I feel about these topics. I mean, I feel how I feel about the topics. My political stance doesn't play any impact on it. But I actually saw one of the minor league teams in baseball. They were talking about how their food, they legitimately were getting like these gross meals, man. It was like disgusting what they were getting. I wouldn't want to eat that. I mean, there's, like I said, there's a lot of issues in our system, right? It's not that the system that we have is perfect, but I'm always gonna stand for a free market and for the opportunity that people can build up from nothing and do that, because I've been fortunate enough to live in this country my whole life, and I know that people have their things to say, and I've been very, very, very thankful and very privileged. I'm not gonna say that I haven't, right? Like that's definitely a fact, but I've seen my dad grow from being in the United States Army and us living on food stamps to him building up a business And you can't do that in other places. I just know that. I know that my dad built something from nothing, and I'm always going to have respect for that. And I'm always going to respect that. So, I mean, that's it. Like I said, I mean, we were on food stamps when I was a kid. We were on WIC stamps because we didn't have enough money. We had to have assistance because my dad came out of the army and my mom was from a different country and we didn't have enough money. I mean, so, and he worked his way out of that. So I'm always gonna have respect for that. So. But that doesn't mean there's not flaws, but there's definitely places in the world where you don't even have these opportunities. You don't even have this conversation doesn't happen because the government tells you yes or no. Like, that's it. So. My mom's from Germany. Pie time. Am I gonna play Unite with viewers? I'm probably gonna play with people in Discord, like friends, most likely. That's great, Laurie. That's great, right? So. No, Lupa, I don't. I did Radical Red. We lost the run. That's the one thing, Ace. I think you bring up a really good point. That's the one thing, man. I feel like people are so quick. And I'm not saying that things in my country are perfect, right? I'm not saying they are. There's so many things that will hopefully continue to progress in a positive way, and so many things that will hopefully be better for the future generations. There's a lot of issues, man. We can't even get started. We don't have enough time for that today, right? But one takeaway that I always see is people from other countries, especially people from like dictatorship countries or things like that, like Cuba is a great example. When they come to America, they are so thankful for just the opportunity that they have here. Because those opportunities don't exist in other countries a lot of the time. They don't. And it's easy to forget that, right? It's easy to get caught up in your day-to-day and whether or not you're going to get a PS5 or if it's going to get scalped by some guy on the internet. But there's a lot of places in the world where they don't even have these options. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but it's basically the idea that you can't focus on other things if you can't focus on, food and shelter and things like that. You can't focus on your own emotional well-being and things like that until you take care of the first couple things. And there's a lot of places in the world where they don't even have that first level. They don't even have that level of safety first. So they can't even get anywhere else. What's up, Wade? Thanks for 44, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day. That's what I'm saying, fired up, right? Like, and I think sometimes it's important, like, regardless of this conversation, again, I appreciate us having a very civil discussion, and if you don't agree with my viewpoints, that's okay. Like, it's okay to respectfully disagree. But I think Fire really brings up a good point, and that was kind of what I was trying to allude to, is, like, we get caught up in, like, are we going to get the newest iPhone, or, oh, they forgot the cheese on my burger at Chili's or whatever, right? But legitimately, like, sometimes it's nice to take a step back and just recognize that the fact that those are, and it doesn't diminish our problems, right? Everyone has problems and they're on their own magnitude. I'm not all about, you can't compare someone's problems, but it does allow you to take a step back and just recognize that, there's a lot of places that it's way, way worse, right? Like, people are worried of whether they're gonna, wake up and still be alive, right? Because there's bombings going on and who knows what else, right? Like, I can't even begin to fathom that, right? So, I think it's sometimes important to just take a step back and try to put that stuff in a context and just recognize that, But again, I think also, like, again, I don't think we should be diminishing our problems, right? Just because, someone is always gonna have it worse, right? You may have had a bad day because you got a flat tire and you stepped outside your car and you got rained on, and then you got fired at your job, and you're having a really bad day. And I don't think someone should diminish your bad day and say, oh, well, you shouldn't be upset about your day because someone else just, got their leg cut off or something, right? Like, there's always gonna be something worse, right? This isn't a contest to see who's got it worse. Everyone can feel their feelings and have things happen to them, and that's okay, right? Like, it's not okay, but you get what I'm saying. Like, we shouldn't be comparing people's misfortunes here. There's always gonna be someone who's got it worse, right? Like, that's just the reality of it is, but, so. This is depressing? This is real life. What's up, Lagani? This is real life. It's not depressing, it's life. What's up, Snowballs? What's up, Andy? How's it going? What's up, Xander? Thank you, Mad Hype. I'm glad to hear it. What's up, King? How's it going? Oh, thank you, Xander. What's up, Elf the Handsome? How's it going? You often think about how many people would be millionaires, billionaires if they were in America, where it's easy to click a few buttons for stocks you think will do well. Yeah, but that comes with risk. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but those things don't just happen without the possibility of a risk. Like, I can tell you that I started dabbling in the stock market myself, and I've definitely lost money, like, a lot. Like, I would say the majority of the decisions that I made and I lost money. Like, it's so easy to say, like, yeah, you can click a few buttons and you get a ton of money, and like sometimes that does happen, but it's for every person who makes $100 off of a trade, someone lost $100. Like, you have to realize that too. So it's easy to assume, right? And like, yeah, you can make a lot of money from that kind of stuff for sure, but you can also lose a lot of money from that stuff too. There's a give and take. So for that to be the example, I don't, you know what I mean? I never really thought about it, Gold Member, to be honest. Never really thought about it. Yeah, Dark. I don't know, man. I mean, I understand the sentiment of a podcast. You know, I share my thoughts and opinions on stream, but I try not to share my thoughts and opinions on the internet too much anymore. If I'm being honest, this was a good discussion, but I don't know if a podcast is really my thing. I think given the state of the internet that we're in right now, I really do try to stay away from sharing too many opinions nowadays. So that's a thing, but you know, what are you gonna do? What's up, Tiny Terror? How's it going? It's not nearly as hard, meaning like back-breaking work. I mean, again, Piggy, though, like, I don't necessarily think it's fair to compare everyone's scenario about how hard they work, you know what I mean? Like, my dad is one of the hardest working people I know, right? He spends all day out in the field in blistering hot weather right now because of the summer, and he's busting his butt, and he's sweating, he works, you know, he's got to work outside in the rain and thunderstorms and digging trenches and all sorts of stuff, climbing up ladders and dealing with dangerous wires, and at any point in time, you know, something terrible can happen. He can get hurt and basically lose his career, right? Like, and me, I sit at a desk all day and I make content and things like that. And would I say that my dad works harder than me? Yes and no, right? Like, he works different than me, but that shouldn't downplay what I'm doing. Like, at the same time, I still have to put effort in. I still have to put time in. I use a lot of my cognitive function for what I do, but so does my dad, right? But he uses his hands on. I do different things. I mean, again, you could compare, but again, it's the same scenarios when we look back at the idea of someone's always got it worse, right? Someone's always gonna work harder. Someone always is gonna have more physical labor. It's different. I just don't know if that's fair to compare. We're looking at apples and oranges here, right? Like, you know? We had this conversation earlier in the stream about tradesmen, and you know, I'm a big believer in tradesmen. I'm a big believer in people who have a skilled trade. I think that there's a great field to go into. I'd say if you're someone who, you know, is willing to get your hands dirty and you're willing to learn a trade or an apprenticeship and learn that, you can have a very successful career. I will always stand behind the trades, but it's hard work. It wasn't for me. I had my path paved to become a tradesman. My dad has a very successful trade business. I could have easily picked up where he left off and been working with him and had a very successful job doing that, but it wasn't for me. At a young age, I recognized that that wasn't my interest. I did not want to do that. I worked with him when I was younger, and I did not want to do that. I wanted to find my own path. And he encouraged me to find my own path as well, actually. He wanted me to get a degree and get an education because he wanted me to use my brain more on a computer than on the field. So, you know. But I will always have respect for that, because that's a really, really great job that's only going to be in more demand. I don't think those are going anywhere. You can't automate an electrician. You can't automate a plumber. You can't automate HVAC installer. Like, maybe you can, but not really, right? So, you had in mind how retired vets who are homeless and have celebrities take a selfie or two of their food and are millionaires. Listen, I mean, I get that too, and the veteran thing is one that I really care about. That boils down to programs of getting veterans help in terms of their mental health. That involves getting them help in terms of getting their jobs and things like that. I mean, I will always stand behind our veterans because they are thrown into a situation that is simply just unfair to them and a very selfless situation generally for other people, and they don't get nearly the support they should get coming out. And I agree with you that it's not fair. I agree that it's not fair. 100% it's not fair. But I don't know how you expect it to be fair. Should I say that someone who is an online celebrity for whatever, that they don't deserve that? I mean, that's not fair to say either, right? I mean, listen, I'll tell you, I don't want to live in a society where everyone takes all the money that we all make, we put it into a pool together, and then everyone gets the exact same thing, because I feel like what's the point? But I digress. I mean, what's up, Ascending? Thanks for the 5 months. I mean, I'm someone who works very hard, puts in a lot of hours. I do not work 40-hour weeks. You know? Do I think that people should live in poverty? Of course not. I hope that everyone can live a happy and successful life and be able to have the bare minimum and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. But again, I believe that if people put in the work and they grind and they come up with a great idea, or they come up with a great solution, or they come up with a great service, or whatever it may be, that they should be the beneficiary of that. We don't have discount codes, Lozo, because our prices are just so good. So we don't do discount codes. So, and I'm a co-owner now, so just buy away, you're good to go. We'll keep our prices low. So. But we're seeing it right now in the labor market in the country right now, where people are recognizing that they do not want to work at a fast food restaurant right now for $8 an hour. People are saying they do not want to do that. It is not worth it to them. So in the context of a McDonald's, if they can't find the employees, then they have to offer more. They have to offer more incentives until people are saying, okay, that's worth it to me. It's not always that simple though, because some people, they're in a situation where it's a necessity. They have to. They don't have that choice. But we're seeing a lot of people turning down these jobs, saying it's not worth it to them. And we're going to see a big shift over the next few months and years, I think, where this huge labor shortage is going to probably result in the minimum wage coming up and people's wages coming up, and that'll be a great thing for a lot of people. I'm not convinced that it's not going to have an impact on costs. I think it is going to have an impact on costs, and I'm not necessarily sure it's going to be a solution that's as positive as people necessarily think. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't know. I'm not an economist. I don't study the economy. I don't know what the impacts are going to be. You know, I know Chipotle raised their minimum wage to $15 an hour, and they had to raise their costs by 4% or something. And a lot of people are quick to say, like, oh, that's no big deal. I'll pay an extra 30 cents for my burrito. And I get that. I'll pay an extra 30 cents for my burrito too. Sure, I have no problem with that. It's fine with me. But when it becomes everything that goes up, when the cost of rent and gas and everything goes up, then all of a sudden it deflates the value of that raise in terms of the money that people are making, and it creates the same problem again. So this is a very, very complicated problem that I don't even begin to have enough understanding and knowledge to solve. So I'm just gonna say that I just do not know enough about this. I just simply do not know enough. You know? I just don't know enough. I just don't know enough. I'm not smart enough. And I know that, like, everyone's gonna have their opinion. Everyone's gonna say, oh, it's as simple as, oh yeah, everyone should make $50 an hour. And like, sure, but what are the trickle down effects? Like, what is the impact of everything else with that? Does it actually solve the problem? The problem might be a little bit more extensive than just that. It's not that simple. So, and I understand that, Elysian, too, right? And that's a very good point. The prices still go up. Inflation still exists, right? So the prices are still going to go up. But again, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about this. I'm not an economist. I don't know enough. And even they don't know enough, right? They have different opinions too, right? I don't know the answer. Like, some of these things sound great in a bubble, but when you expand them to millions of people, I don't know what the impact is. I just don't know. I just don't know enough. I don't know enough. I don't know enough. So it's a very complicated issue. I wouldn't say so, Aries, no. I usually try to set a goal, so. There's also some other issues too, like, I mean, there's so many, like I said, there's so many factors here, right? Where, like, you know, let's look at the current workforce right now, where a lot of people are working remotely. If the cost to employ workers in the United States goes up to a certain point, then at least for the people that can be, don't have to physically be there, a lot of the work is going to end up getting outsourced outside of the country. I mean, we've seen that happen. And is there anything inherently wrong with that? Well, that's for you to decide, right? But that's an actual reality of it, because other countries across the world are going to source that labor for much cheaper. You know, I mean, that's just facts. So this is such a multifaceted situation that, again, I can't even begin to understand the cusp of it. It's so easy to say, like, yes, raise the minimum wage, or yes, you know, people should have a living wage, and 100%. I hope that everyone can have a living wage, and hope that everyone can provide for their families and not have to work 80 hours a week, man. I work that much because I choose to, because this is my business, but I don't think that people should have to. I 100% don't think that people should have to. But again, there's so many pieces here, right? People are going to outsource. They're going to automate. I mean, we've seen this starting to happen already. The grocery stores, you know, the kiosks at these different fast food places. I mean, people are gonna get replaced with robots eventually. You know, truck drivers, that's another one. Truck drivers, those are gonna be replaced. Give it another 25 years, man. Truck drivers, they're probably not gonna be a thing anymore either. You know, it's all gonna be automated. So it's a very complicated issue. Like I said, I do hope that people can all have a living wage and be able to support themselves. And, you know, I think the concept of a UBI is very interesting. I think that that's a very interesting thing. There's a lot of things. I don't know the answer. I just don't. And I'm very thankful that I'm not the one who has to figure it out, because I just don't know enough. So I just do not know enough. What's up, Paulowy? Thanks for 78. What's going on? You really think they're going to automate trucks to drive across countries? I do. 100%. 100%. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just tax the rich. You know what's funny, though, PK? I think so many people instantly fall back to this idea of, like, tax the rich. But what people don't realize is the ultra mega rich don't have anything to tax. People forget that, dude. The people who have all the money, their money is not in cash sitting in a bank account. Their money is in stocks. Their money is in tangible goods. Their money is in business. Like, it is not in cash sitting in a bank account that could just be taxed. Like, that is not how those people have their money. It's just not. Like, and there's so many legal loopholes with taxes and all sorts of dancing around that they don't they don't even get taxed that much anyway. Like, they just don't, because they know every legal loophole to buy this or to buy that or to whatever. Like, you know, I mean, it's so easy to say that, but like, that's just not the solution. It's I mean, you know, and maybe part of it is, sure, like you could raise the tax rates on people, but I don't know. I just haven't seen any problems get answered from raising taxes on people. I just haven't seen any of the problems. I think the problems still happen. You know? That's exactly. There's so. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's it. You get taxed based on your income, right? But a lot of these super mega rich people, their income isn't very high because they're reinvesting their value, their wealth is in something else. It's in property, it's in goods, it's in stock, it's in whatever, right? So there's a whole nother situation there, right? I mean, and yo, Scuttles, listen, I'm with you on that. When you look at the budget, and this is, again, I'm gonna say this, and I want to just emphasize that this is not an area that I know enough about. I am not educated on this, but it's easy to say, like, and again, I'm just playing devil's advocate and just bringing up concepts here. It's easy to say, okay, the U.S. spends way too much on their military budget, right? Very easy to say that. But then I say the converse of, what if the United States didn't have this massive military budget and they weren't this massive force in the world in terms of having a navy and an army and an air force and all this other stuff? What happens when all of a sudden you take another country, another superpower country that has a bigger military that can then devour the United States? What happens at that point? Just saying. Because if you think everything's gonna be hunky-dory and everyone's gonna be best friends and be like, oh, it's okay, the United States decided to dissolve their military, they don't have a military anymore, instead they're giving everyone in the country money and stuff, you're gonna tell me that no one's gonna attack the country now? Because I'm not convinced that's gonna be the case. I no longer trust, or I don't trust that it becomes a safe situation anymore. And again, I don't know. Could you cut it 20% and have everything be okay? Probably, right? Could you cut it? I don't know. I don't know the answer. Again, I don't know enough about this, right? But I'm just saying that it's easy to look at it from the outside and say, okay, you know, they spend too much money or the country spends too much money or whatever. But what happens if you don't spend that? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I don't. There's a podcast where Grant Cardone talked about owning a couple million on tax, and he literally... I actually saw that clip, Seal. I saw that clip. I saw that. So... Oh, I mean, Elysian, I don't doubt that in the slightest. I don't doubt any of that. Like I said, again, this is a field that I don't know enough about. I'm assuming, with all respect, that most of us don't know enough about that, right? Like, I'm just saying. But it's easy from the outside to say, oh, just do this, oh, just do that. I'm just saying that these situations are very complicated. If they had easy solutions, that they would be solved, right? There's massive ramifications of just moving the needle a little bit. Again, I'm not saying it's not the right solution, or it's not a good solution, or it's not something that should be entertained. I'm just saying I don't know nearly enough about this, and I'm assuming most of us don't, to even come close to making these decisions. And that is why I'm glad that I'm an entertainer on the internet and not working at the government. I'm very thankful that my job involves yelling at shiny Pokemon instead of figuring out how much money we should spend on the military. That's just, I'm glad, you know what I mean? And when Uncle Sam tells me I owe X amount of money for my taxes every year, I'm gonna pay Uncle Sam and I'm gonna keep on doing my thing, and that's that, you know? I'm gonna be a little salty about it every time I get my tax bill every year because it's a little ridiculous, but it is what it is. I'll pay my fair share, you know? I'll do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna move on with my life and keep doing my thing. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's that. So, what's up, Ace? Thanks for 16. What's going on? So that's it. Like I said, I mean, you know, would I love it if my taxes were a quarter of what they are? Of course, but it is what it is. You know, I pay my fair share, and if they raise my taxes, then I'll pay that, and it is what it is. I'm just gonna do my thing. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, I pay them. That's it. It's all good. I'm not doing any tax dodging or any shenanigans. I legitimately do everything the way you're supposed to. I have an account, and I do it all the right way. You know, doesn't mean I don't do write-offs and stuff. Obviously, I do my fair thing, but you know, I pay my share. I get it. It is what it is, and that's it. You know, so. Well, I mean, that's a whole nother can of worms, man. Listen, I will never ever in my life trust a politician, man. I don't trust them in the slightest. The amount of corruption that I believe exists in every system is so incredible, and it's so beyond my ability of comprehension. I think it is the most corrupt thing, man. I can't even. I'm sure there are a few good ones out there, but I do not think that many of them are. I think that I mean, just look at the lobbying, man. There's so much garbage that we deal with because companies pay politicians to do different things. I mean, that's not even like a speculation. We know that's facts. The insider trading that takes place. It is such a corrupt system, man. It really is. 100%. That I have no doubt about. It is very, very, very corrupt, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I don't have a solution for that one either. Term limits are great, though. I think that's definitely something to keep in mind. So we're getting too close to the topic of anarchy. So I mean, listen, there's definitely a lot of corruption for sure. So there's a lot of stuff going on. But again, I think it's important to remember, like, this situation is, like, so complex, right? It's so easy to say, just do this or just do this. And, like, I wish things were that simple sometimes, but they simply just are not. And I can admit that, again, this is an area that I just simply do not have enough knowledge about. I have thoughts and opinions and you know, hot takes. That doesn't mean that they're right or they're the best solution. I don't know. Things are very complicated. And, you know, one thing here can have ramifications for something else, and it's not in a simple yes no, right? It's very complicated, right? So it's good that we can have these civil discussions and have these conversations and propose these questions, and hopefully maybe we inspire some people here to make change, and we inspire people to speak up or get educated or whatever it may be. I'm just a streamer, guys. Listen, that's it. I'm just a guy on the internet playing video games. I have my thoughts, my opinions on things. I grew up a certain way. You know, I have life experiences that have led me to believe the things that I believe, and you may have different ones, and that's a-okay, man. That's all good. That doesn't mean we have to be at each other's throats. We can agree to disagree, or agree to agree, or agree to not know, and try to figure it out later. I mean, all those things are good too. So, yeah, it's interesting, man. There's definitely, yeah. I'm just a streamer, man. Listen, I'm not gonna claim to be anything more than that. I'm just a guy on the internet playing video games. That's it. So you don't have to listen to anything I say, unless it comes to Radical Red building a team. Okay, so like, don't tell me how to build a team in Radical Red. All right, don't, because that I got. That I got, even though I lost today. All right, I lost today. Don't mind me. I'm not gonna play Lumion Legacy, man. Sorry, not interested in that. Hey, nice Viper. Congrats on the Zard, dude. That's hype. That's very hype. Very, very hype. What's up, Nabi? How's it going? Good combos, though, guys. Really good stuff. Appreciate everyone's thoughts. Appreciate everybody's thoughts. Don't tell someone how to do their job. You can't do it yourself. Oh, I definitely can't do that myself. That is... I did open a box of Chilling Reign. It's on YouTube. I definitely can't do that myself. My knowledge and expertise is on video games. Not even. It's on Pokemon. How are we feeling about The Bachelorette so far? I say you take a shot every time they say sex positive. It's so ridiculous, man. I feel like every season they have these themes, and they just, it's just, oh my God. It was like when Colton had never been with, never had, intercourse or whatever. It's just, it's every single episode. That's all they say over and over again, man. It's like they just beat the horse, bro. Like, oh my gosh. They just beat the dead horse. It's like ridiculous, man. It's so tiring, bro. Like, they just say the same things over and over again. Like, I'm all about it. Empowerment, sure. But it's just like, we get it. We get it. I get it. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it tonight. I don't have too many opinions about it. I feel the same way every time, man. I hope that the person finds happiness and love and whatever, right? Like, happiness and love and whatever. Whatever. I just try to assume that it's all real and it's not scripted. I just go into it that way. Did I play sports in high school? I played baseball, yeah. Thanks, Target. Why is Shine Splash so good? Because it's the best flavor of all time. You hope for as many twists as possible? I mean, kinda is what it is. Thank you, Siege, for 13. A16 was good. Not scripted, but it's produced. There's some scripting, I feel like. There's definitely some, hey, you're gonna keep this guy on the show for another week or two. Thank you, Infamous. You're here for the entertainment. Leviathus Pro, thanks for 3 months of love. What's going on? I don't know what this dude's deal is. Yeah, I had to just ban that guy. I don't know what was going on there. Are you supposed to use a full scoop in the short shakers? Okay, so an actual scoop of G Fuel, if you don't know, the scooper folds over because it's a water bottle scoop, but the top bends off. There's like a way to bend it off. So one scoop is actually without that top piece on it. For the short shakers, that is one scoop. For the tall boy shakers, I go a little extra. I probably do the full water bottle scoop, and then a little dash of some extra lovin' on top. That's how I do it. But you do you. What's up, Zebra? How's it going? Yeah, the top piece folds off, like it's because it's for water bottles. It's not actually a full scoop. I mean, it's for energy kittens, so you can drink it whenever you want. Alright, guys, we had some great conversations today. You guys are wonderful. I think I'm going to bounce out of here today, though, and I am going to go, I don't know, for a jog or a run or a walk or something. I'm going to go get outside for a little bit and enjoy that. But I appreciate all y'all. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, but I'll be back tomorrow doing something. And if you guys want to learn how to play Pokemon Unite for the beta, you can check it out on YouTube. I'm going to drop you guys a link there. And good conversations. You guys are great. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I'm gonna bounce out of here. Have a wonderful day, guys. My name is Dan. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Oh, go pick up my new shirts, too. Seriously, we got new shirts. Team Shiny. Okay, bye.